No,
All right, cool. Elliot, I can see you, yeah. Do set up your video and everything first, yeah. Just tell me where your teacher is on the cert,
we
Nicholas,
just
as
started.
in uh no pages, I guess.
Yeah,
That's not cert. Cert will be okay. That's also not cert. Okay. Do you know where? As in, did teacher ever flip a page with you, right, or do some exercise with
we
you?
only had notes.
Okay. That maybe you see. Maybe you show me your notes, just so that I'm clear where you are.
No, as in like she just gave us a paper and we've not even seen the book.
Oh, all right. Okay. And I guess this is a cert and everything. All right. Um, sure. Okay. No problem. Let's continue from last week then. There isn't much changes lah. There isn't much changes.
Can
Don't
we
need to
do
open your book. Let's talk about last week's introduction and then we'll immediately jump into the example lah. It's fine. But let's go to your Jamboard page. No, where is that? Sorry. Jamboard page. I don't know. That would be page 14 actually. So page 14. Okay. Elliot, just waiting for your video and I'm also in your Jamboard. Tell me when you're ready.
Use old Jamboard or new one?
That's up to you, but I am in your oh wait, what? We never make oh no. We just use the Jamboard you yeah. I think you're in also. But your video will be helpful and then just show me in your textbook or your note where your linear law is lah, right? So I can know what to explain lah, right? Okay. Okay, Nicholas, we are at okay, 14. So I am still asking you to the stop or continue question, lah, right? Okay, I'll just say that this is definitely correct. Okay, it's correct. So stop or continue, stop or continue, stop or continue. Let's do that, and then we'll jump to the question. Okay, on the Jamboard, please go now. Yeah. Okay. Elliot, you're showing me the linear law and you're showing me page 1. This is what it means by the teacher is just starting lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe surprisingly, I'll show you immediately the exam question. It's not difficult to understand this concept. That's one good thing about it. Secondly, it does give you quite some marks in exam, definitely more than 5. So since it's quite understandable, that's a good thing. But I will try to make it as simple as possible to prevent any unnecessary, any unnecessary complication. If it is too complicated, then we lose everything, I suppose. Right? So would you please flip your book to, I don't know, flip to the last few exercises, I suppose. That's what I want. Okay, we're gonna ignore all that. Maybe this exercise 9.2, right? Okay, I'm just taking a look, and maybe you okay, you're gonna take a picture for me on anything that has a table. Okay, so maybe I'm not sure which number is that. The one on the first question on the left. Okay, Nicholas, do you need a revision?
No. I'm just thinking.
Okay, I'm still waiting. A revision will be better lah. I mean, do you want?
I'm no, I think I see.
Okay, then quickly. Let's not waste time. Okay. Even if you're wrong, at least give me an answer. That's fine. But don't click too many things. Don't do too many things. Focus on math, please. That's all I ask.
Yeah, no, I'm just going back and forth. 13 and 19 is what. 13 and 14 is what.
Okay.
Uh,
I think you're targeting the right thing. Yeah. I think you're targeting okay. All right. All right. So do we stop or do we continue from here?
stop.
And I agree, Nicholas, because inside 10, there is no 4, there is no 9. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Now, a comment on what you change. You change this. You change this. It was originally root 4 times root 10, right? So there is nothing wrong with taking this route. This route is great. Would you please try your original route? See what happens, okay, to gain experience. Okay, Elliot, you're taking a picture. Oh, okay, great, great. Yeah, okay, okay. Now I can take a picture. Elliot, remind me again, how come you cannot put your own picture in the Jamboard?
No, I'm putting in.
Oh, you're putting it, sorry. Okay, so based on this experience, Nicholas, which route is better? All right, and that's because you immediately aim for, 1, 4, 9, 16, that kind of thing. You aim for that. Okay. It doesn't matter that you don't get it the first time. They are both correct. If you understand what's going on, you'll get it short sooner or later. Right? Okay. Now, stop or continue for 10. Stop or not?
Stop.
Okay, and I would totally agree with you, right? Now, I'm going to show you something a little bit more complicated. So this is your level 2, right? Okay. Okay. Elliot, yeah, okay, good. Elliot, you will be needing a graph paper. Do you have a graph paper?
I need to go look for one.
Okay, if you don't have, tell me after not more than 5 minutes, please. Right? Okay. Yep. So, okay, Nicholas, I'm going to show you the level 2 of CERT. The level of 2 of CERT does look like, let's say I'm going to take question 7 and 8 so I'm going to screenshot there. Okay. And then we'll go immediately to exam level question, right? You will find that this topic hopefully is quite easy, much nicer than quadratics. At least that's what I hope, right? Now, suddenly we have the CERT at the bottom. Look at this guy. Now, I'll tell you one thing about the AMAT teachers. They're very allergic to CERT at the bottom, at the denominator. This guy. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. They don't like any CERT at the bottom at all.
Yeah.
At all. So when they say simplest CERT form, they don't actually mean that in that sense. They mean that I don't want any CERT at the bottom. That's my number one requirement. Okay. That requirement is a good requirement, but maybe sometimes they don't explain why. Okay. We'll deal it this way. After we do it for a few times, you realize why no CERT at the bottom is a good thing, but after we try a few things. Okay. As of now, it will feel like it's an additional work to do, right? So I guess we work a little bit for a while. Now, look at me. I'm changing this guy into non-CERT at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to times it to 1. Okay, 1. 1 as in root 8 over root 8. Please confirm with me that root 8 over root 8 is indeed 1.
Yeah.
Then therefore, now I get 3 root 8 over 8, which looks more complicated, complex than the original. Correct or not?
Yeah.
In fact, I still have to continue. This is not even a stop. I have to continue into 3 times 2, root 2 over root 8. Do you follow so far? Which therefore will be 6. Wait, let me check over.
Wait. Oh. Huh? Oh. Wait. What? Two inside two.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Let's change. Yeah. Is root 8? Yeah. Is root 8 equals to 2 root 2? Is it am I correct in saying that?
I don't think so.
Then check one more time. Check one more time. Again, we are finding 1, 4, and everything. So, yeah. Do check with me. I'm sorry, I went too fast. Okay, I'm gonna erase that first. Okay, please check with me and confirm using calculator. Okay, using calculator. Okay, for you, Elliot, it goes something like this. Linear law is so simple. I'm going to take a quadratic graph and not quadratic graph. I'm talking about a curve graph, whatever that is, and I'm going to change it to a line. Linear law. A line is much easier to draw, so that's a good thing. But it's a better reason than simply making it easier to draw. Okay, the reason is found in experiments, specifically physics experiments. Now, you don't take physics, am I correct, Elliot?
Yeah.
Since you don't take physics, you have to take my word from it that physics practicals will benefit a lot from linear law. Even though you don't benefit from it, what I'm trying to say is that linear law is a very practical math that they use in experiments. Okay, so there's a lot of benefit, and as a result, there is a lot of data and experiments that you see in the question, because that's the nature of the math. The math was used to, for experiments purpose, for experiment. Okay. Nicholas, you're already forgetting what I'm saying. Look for 1, 4, 6, 16, 9, 16, that kind of thing. Okay, don't waste time. Look
Okay,
for
guys.
1, 4, 16, please. All right, so are they the same or not? Are they the same?
Yeah.
Okay, so since they are the same, just a minute earlier, yeah. Everybody's starting here, yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2 root 2 lah, right? Number 3, 2 root 2. Okay, here's the problem. So I'm going to deal with it with times root 2 over root 2. So now I have 3 root 2 over 4. Maybe I'll just put it. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and this is what they expect, kind of, what they expect. So far, so good?
Mhm.
Okay, now this is your level 2 lah. To make the cert below no longer a cert, right? It's gonna erase that. So I'm just gonna be 3 over root 8. Now, please deal with this in the same manner. This is a problem. What can you do to it, so to speak? Okay, back to you, Elliot. So you're gonna expect a few things. This is going to be a curve. That's your first expectation. Your question is gonna kind of tell you how to make it align. Meaning to say, the question almost always gives you a hint. Almost always. The hint is like this. Don't plot P against P. He plot log P against T. So we modify the data or the table based on what the question hints us. The hint is almost always there. We make use of it. So we just create another table. Okay. Use your calculator to find logarithm E. Let me confirm, has your teacher talked about this? Add or modify the table.
Can you repeat the last part?
Okay. The hint is always given. The hint we are supposed to use to modify the table so that later on we will have a line immediately. That was the purpose of the modification of the table, right? It may not make sense why you want to do log P though. It may not, but the hint is always correct. They will never give you a wrong hint one. And have I answered your question?
Yeah.
All right, then that is the first thing you do. Even though you're having a graph paper here, you're going to construct the table on the graph paper, and then you're going to add another row. right? That's almost always the first thing to do because there's nothing else to do but that. Okay, would you please try that? It'll take some time one. You'll notice that after a while, oh, this topic does take time one. Something like that. Nicholas, I did ask a question.
I mean, you can simplify.
All right, then would you please simplify, I guess? Aim for 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, that kind of thing. Use a calculator if you must.
This one?
1, 4, 16, 25. Does it exist inside 32?
A big reaction.
Yes.
Okay. I agree that there's a 16 here, but Nicholas, the 16 is also with a cert. Does that make sense? Please continue then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Elliot, you're gonna take a calculator and then basically press numbers lah. Just one decimal is fine, I think lah. Okay. Great job, Nicholas. If you confirm using calculator, you're correct. Now, I have an important question. Are you comfortable right now skipping this? You can say no, okay? You can. Are you comfortable skipping this step?
No.
Then for now, feel free to do it. As long as you aim for 16 first, I'm totally fine. After a while, you will hopefully get comfortable. Now it's fine. Okay. Now, the question asks you for simplification. No? Now, you have this guy. You have that guy. And then you have that guy. A lot of fractions, a lot of surds, a lot of complications. Do you think you can add them up? Can you do that?
Let me do this
For you.
different.
Sure thing, sure thing. That is a good idea.
I think, yeah.
Okay, good idea, good idea.
Wait, Kak,
Yes.
there's no like extra calculation, just put log, then what, the number.
But why do we do that? Because we weren't thinking, right? Why? Because we're taking the hint. You say log P, okay lah, I follow. This is almost no thinking at all. You're correct. We are just following a hint and trusting it. Okay. The proof will come very soon, whether this is a useful thing to do. Right? Please try that. Okay. Again, it is a lot of manual work lah. Manual work. Nicholas, I copy for you the question again. Yeah? Oh, I'm sorry. I make a mistake. I'm sorry. Be a minus. Be a minus. So, be a minus. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, do what you want, but let's see what you do. Well, okay, I challenge you to make it smaller. Is it possible for these numbers to be smaller, Nicholas? Okay, you're doing the right thing, but please make it smaller if possible.
12.
12 might work, you know, you may want to try that. Yep. Okay, 1 decimal point is probably fine, Elliot. Yep. Okay, so you keep pressing the calculator and then you get numbers. Okay. Looks good to me, Nicholas. Looks good to me. Getting it. All right, you're getting all that. Good, Nicholas. Good. Yeah, nice. Just try 12 once. Wonderful, wonderful. You're doing all the right things. Good, good. And then minus. Yeah, yeah, nice. Very good. Okay, doing all the good stuff, right? Can you simplify the top one? What you're doing is all nice and good. All right, and with this ugly number, it does look at least simpler lah than the original. Nice, okay. Are you ready to confirm using calculator, Nicholas? Please don't look at the answer key.
Okay.
Right, please do that. Okay, Elliot, you got this. Now, your teacher haven't shown you anything, right? Again, your teacher haven't even reached this point. Am I correct, Nicholas? Elliot, sorry.
Yeah.
So now, look at the hint again. The hint tells us a lot of things, okay? The hint follows a few rules, for example. This has got to be the y-axis, and this has got to be the x-axis. It will be written this way, whether in A math or E math. It's a basic, how do I say? It's a basic norm. It's a basic norm. Do you know this from E math?
Yeah.
Teacher, I'll wait. I have to submit.
Go ahead, Nicholas. You check first. Right. So Elliot, Elliot, what you do right now is exactly what part 1 said. Hey, now you can plot already, like. You can draw a straight line graph already because they say so, not because we know anything. So plot your y and plot your x. Now, do you notice any difference from e-math plotting, Elliot? Do you notice any difference?
No scale.
Correct, which is, at this point, let me ask you, Elliot, do you hate the scale they give you, or are you happy that they give you a scale?
Happy.
I am totally in agreement with you. This linear law A map, don't care. You just figure it out yourself. A little bit more troublesome. Right now, Elliot, it depends on how good you do, because if you have to repeat your work, it wastes a lot of time in exam. Right? So
Yeah.
Elliot, show me how capable you are. I won't say anything first, right? If you need some help later on, I'll totally help you. But you right now must draw this without any scale. Okay, let's see what you can do. Okay. Pencil will be enough, yeah?
Teacher.
Yes, Nicholas.
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay, congratulations. You did your first, I guess, serious third question. Any clarification so far?
No.
All right. Now I'm going to do 7A slightly differently. See whether you like it or not. See whether it's more confusing.
There's no space. I want to make a new Jamboard.
I agree with you. Please share with me. Okay, I believe you just shared with me, Nicholas. Am I correct?
Yep.
Wonderful. Please title it your name and whatever else you want. Yeah. Save the question so that, oh dear. Okay, Nicholas, I'm going to do it slightly differently, and you see for yourself how it makes you feel, right? Start.
What?
Sorry, I decided against that. No, never mind, never mind. The way I do it will be pretty similar to what happened just now. So no, there's no need. There's no need. I don't think I can save time doing fancy stuff, right? So I cancel my fancy stuff part. What we did just now seems to be fine. Now choose one, BCD. Choose one, and then you do it yourself, please.
Okay.
Okay. On Jamboard or on paper, that's up.
On paper.
On paper will be excellent. Which one do you choose, if I know?
I will choose B.
B is fine. Okay, I cannot see, so please rewrite on paper. Okay, Elliot, can I see your 0 point, please? Where is your 0 point? There is a 0 point. You draw very long, right? You draw very long. All right, let's see your scaling then. Let's see your scaling. Now, why do you need so long? Let's see your judgment. Yeah? Why do you decide on that?
Reka, do I need to use like 50% of the graph like in bio?
Show me the table first. What do you mean? I cannot see the table. Why do you say that? Okay, why do you say that?
Because in bio they say even if you draw the graph correctly, then you don't use like at least 50% of the whole page. Then you minus mark or what?
So you're saying that in bio, they like the graph to be as big as possible, is what you're saying?
Yes.
For now, I mean, yes, math will like that also. AMAT, EMAT, same thing, right? Physics, practical, whatever. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see how you deal with the y-axis numbers. The y-axis numbers start not very close to 0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how you deal with it. Nicholas Adelio, will it help you if you simplify the root 27
Yeah,
first?
I'm simplifying it.
As in before you do the over 27, before
Wow.
you kind of eliminate, does it help you? Maybe you want to check it out, maybe that might help. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because root 27 can be kind of, don't cancel everything. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Just try first. Just try. Just try. We're experimenting here. You need this. Same thing with root 18, Can root 27 be made nicer? Can root 18 be made nicer? And will that help you? That's the question. Yeah, most AMAT students don't do this. So I hope that, okay. Let me teach you something, Nicholas. Watch me. Instead of rewriting everything, don't do that. Just write down root 27 something. Root 18 something. Just write that down at the start. It's totally fine one. And totally useful. Less work, better presentation. Don't do what you are doing just now. Don't do that. Don't do what you're doing. Just focus on root 27 and root 18, and then you come back to the question. Follow me this time, Nicholas. Follow me.
Okay.
Nicholas, you're not hearing me, okay, Nicholas? You say okay, but you're not hearing me.
Yeah, I'm doing what you asked me to do.
Just focus on root 27 separately from the whole question. Just separately. Just write down root 27 in the Jamboard.
Got it correct, what?
You're gonna waste a lot of time. Look, Nicholas, at this point, it's up to you, right? I've given you my advice, okay? Do what you want.
What's the problem?
Your problem is you are going to waste time in AMAT. In AMAT, it is a big problem. It is a big problem. I'm giving you advice based on that. You want to listen or not?
Do it independently.
Just write down root 27. Is that so hard? Now settle that. Simplify that, please. Okay, and then do whatever you want. You must not stop here. You must not stop there. There's no point. There's no point in writing root 3 times root 3 times root 3. That's not the point. That's not what I teach you. Yeah, very good. 3, thank you. Okay, and then root 18. Right. Now, after you write this, you go back to the question and you don't have to do all this root 3, root 3, root 3. You just immediately write down the result. It'll save you some time.
Mm.
Yet your decision is like that. Why do you have to go to 2.8? Oh, I see what you mean. All right. I mean, Elliot, at this point, at least it's going to be enough, right? At least you know that's going to be enough. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's stick with the y-axis. I think the x-axis should also be quite easy. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is quite easy. Lah. Okay. Yep, and you're drawing the points. Yep, yep. Yep, nice and slow, nice and slow. Probably not gonna work because
Um,
maybe a bigger number. Yeah, maybe that might work. Yeah. Okay, Elliot, it doesn't look like a line, right? So yeah, you go and confirm that point again. Right. If after you confirm twice, it still deviates a bit, then it's not your mistake. Sometimes that happens, like just like in
Okay.
experiments. Just like in experiments, it does happen. Nicholas, you're doing great with times 4. And so if 9 is times 4, okay, great, great. Sorry, your video just froze then.
you want me to simplify again?
If possible, always do so. But if not, then what to do, right? What to do? If possible.
Oh wait, oh never mind, never mind.
If possible, look for ways to simplify. Look for ways. It will
Other
benefit you.
than oh wait, and divide.
You can probably do something. You can probably do something, I would say. Probably. Probably a good idea to do something.
Let me find a way.
I'll give you 2 minutes and then I'll give you my take. Okay. You're doing a good job so far. Good job. Not too fast, not too slow. All right, Elliot, doesn't look like a straight line, but not so bad lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
If you've been to any practicals, this is considered very good already. If this is your result of practicals, okay, no bad lah. Okay, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
So for some reason that we don't understand, the logarithm p works. The hin has realized its promise. What is left for you to gain your first 2 marks is your line look. Now, show me how you draw a line. Treat this as a practical. Like, how are you supposed to draw the line here?
I don't think you can. Sure.
All right, then I'll show you something and tell me whether it makes sense or not. All right, okay. So I'm going to, in my mind, I'm splitting them into 2 because we can do that, I suppose.
Yeah,
right?
you can.
If you do that, is there any chance of making it simpler?
Yeah.
Okay, then please try to do that. That is actually beneficial and definitely a good idea. Elliot, now this is a problem already. You're using a short graph, a short ruler. That's the first thing. That's a big problem. Secondly, you're trying to hit the points with the line. That is not what a pro will do. A pro does not try to hit all the points. That is not the point. First, take a longer ruler and then do not hit the points. Try to draw a line which is closest to all points instead of hitting them. Hitting them doesn't count, believe it or not. Nicholas, you just pull up a little bit so I can follow here.
Oh, wait.
Okay, you're trying to go for 16. Yeah, 16 makes sense. Makes sense. Like it a lot. Makes sense? You go for 4, great. Okay, and then you go for, yeah, which I agree with you. Are you ready to check using your calculator? Original question, final answer. I certainly hope you're correct.
Okay.
Oh, Elliot, no. So, okay, is your ruler as long as the 5 points or more? You check out yourself. You check out yourself. Is it as long? No, right?
No.
Yeah, that will be a problematic ruler. That means if this is exam, you have an equipment problem. Do you have an even longer ruler?
Yeah, go search for one.
Sure.
Yeah,
Nicholas,
done.
are you
Got it,
correct?
correct.
Wonderful. I congratulate you. Wonderful. You're very fast, by the way. Nicholas, do you feel the need to pass your skill on question 8, which is harder, lah, I must admit,
I will
before we
try.
go to, all right? You choose one and I will guide you. They are getting harder and
I
harder.
try A first lah.
Okay, 8A, maybe we'll just start with A first, lah. Huh? Okay, go to Jamboard page 2, right?
Oh, wait, let me
Again.
try first and see if I cannot. Then you know.
Yes. They're getting harder, and try your best. Oh yeah, I don't like question A at all. I really don't like it at all. A is considered quite complicated already. Not nice. Not nice at all.
3. Okay, wait. Let me think. 3.
What you're doing is great. Yeah, what you're doing is great.
Okay, wait. Let me think. 3 or 3 plus. Wait. 3.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, before we continue, kindly confirm that your denominator is correct using calculator. Very important. Looks great to me, you know. You're doing all the good stuff. You are an A math student, I must say lah. Please confirm first before I show you that you have to do more.
32.856. 32.856. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now, I did say that you have to do more, Nicholas, but hey, what's the reason that we don't stop here? Do you know why we don't stop here?
No.
Because the hater thing. I mean, I told you that they're allergic to something, right? They're allergic to
Oh,
this
you're talking
guy
about this. I
at
thought
the
you're talking
bottom.
about something else.
No, yeah, that guy. No, that's it. Still, you're doing a great job. You're supposed to do that, and yet you're not supposed to stop because of that thing that they're allergic to. Assert at the bottom. They hate it. Like they just hate it.
Do
For
I
good reason.
times this whole thing? Like,
with what? Now that's the question. That's your next skill to learn. Elliot, a very wonderful ruler. Now, Elliot, you're gonna draw a fair line. They call it a best fit line. What does a fair line look like? A fair line doesn't strive to hit as many points. A fair line strive to keep as short distance to everybody fairly. Everybody as close as possible to the line without overly biased to one of them, right? You gotta put a line which is like that. This is where your skill is being tested. Oh, this affects your final result so much. You're gonna draw a line with pencil, just a soft one, and then I will have to comment it. Okay, Nicholas Adelio, please try what you're trying to do. See whether it eliminates the cert or not. Please try. The numbers will be big. Okay, just draw a soft line, Elliot. Okay, don't doubt yourself. What? Just draw a soft line.
Draw it?
Soft line, soft line. Okay, there's a very soft line, nice. So happens you hit 1 point, doesn't matter, good. Now, your line is kind of close to most of the points, kind of close, except for the middle point, which is the furthest anyway. Looks good to me, Elliot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you make it even fairer? What does fair mean? Even closer to everybody. Is it possible to do that? Don't erase the original line. Use your ruler to try lah, is what I'm trying to say. Is it possible? Okay. Once you say this is the best, then we stop.
Wait, I don't think it's correct. I don't think
You
it
are
is.
correct, Elliot. You're correct, Nicholas. You're correct that this will not give you the result that you want. The reason is because you tried already. I show you what I mean. What you tried, it was originally like this one times that one. This does not eliminate the surd, correct or not?
Yeah, so there.
So I will show you something slightly different. You're on the right track, but I'm going to show you something slightly different. I am so sorry. I did it.
Wait, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of like. Wait. Let me do
You want to
this.
try something? You want to try something? Okay, I'll let you try. Elliot, do you think this is the best you can do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, in exam, if you end up drawing two lines, you know which one you prefer, right? You know, you use a pen, whack it, and then erase the pencil. Easy life. Okay, I'm teaching you all the time-saving method because this topic, even though gives you a lot of marks, will take a lot of time also, which is not a good thing. Okay, so Elliot, let's do that. Let's practice that. Let's use a pen, draw over the line that you prefer, and then erase the rest. Am I making any sense?
Okay.
All right. Nicholas, are you going to try something? Yeah, that
Yeah.
probably won't work. I don't.
Never mind lah. Oh, no.
Okay. For now, I'll just show you the skill first lah. Okay, you can make sense of it later. I'm gonna change one bit, just a little bit from what you're doing. Just a little bit there. I'm changing the plus into minus. And I claim that's what you're supposed to do. Please try that. Let's see what happened.
Oh,
Do you
I'm trying
think
to
it will
find the-
give us the result? that
you're
we
trying to
want?
find the what's the name thing? Conjugate.
Conjugate, yes. Oh, your teacher already mentioned conjugate. Already, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to use the conjugate, no? Yeah, you're supposed to use the conjugate.
But
But
the
the
thing is,
promise
I don't
of
understand how
conjugate,
it works.
check it out first. You don't have to think about it. If you do it, you will see that it works. I'll explain later if you want. Now, Elliot, this is your first mark, your first point. Any questions so far?
Teacher, how do I do it?
Oh, you just times the bottom one first. Never mind the top one. Just the bottom one first. Just normally what you
Oh,
do.
wait, I know, I understand. It'll
Elliot,
minus
any
the
questions
surd.
so
It'll
far?
minus the surd.
Elliot, any questions?
But if the graph doesn't hit the points, then
Mhm.
if we use it to like answer the question, calculate the stuff, won't
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
make it like accurate? Not accurate anymore.
Okay. Again, this is a problem that we better solve right now because it will benefit your practicals anyway. I don't know about practical in biology. Does practicals in biology require you to do a lot of straight line graphs?
No.
Oh, so collect only physics. In physics, never mind, you don't take physics, so it's no wonder you ask this question. Okay, now Elliot, I am going to ask you to draw using pencil another graph which you feel is better. You don't have to follow me. Okay, so you draw another graph, please.
What do you mean draw another graph?
Because you say something like this. You say that, hey, the graph doesn't touch all the points, correct? The graph doesn't touch all the points. Wouldn't the result be bad, correct? Wouldn't the result be bad? That's what you're saying, correct or not?
Yeah.
Is it possible, then I ask you a different question. Is it possible to draw a graph that fits the points better? Is it possible?
Not a straight line graph.
You will draw a straight line graph and only that. Only that.
Then no.
Great. Then, Elliot, as much as it bothers you, isn't this the nature of experiment? The data doesn't fit nicely. That's why it's called the best fit line. That's why. If that makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Nicholas Adelio, you're missing one more number.
Yeah, the thing is, right, I don't know why it becomes that.
Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me the number that you're concerned about.
8 a square 3 a square root 3 times 8 negative 8 square root 3.
Which is very important, yes. What does it become?
Negative 192.
Let me show you. Very simple, very simple. Plus, right? I'm saying the plus and then times, right? The minus version of that, right? So of course it'll be 64, right? With a minus, correct?
Yeah.
This guy and this guy. And then you have your root 3 times root 3, which is times 3,
Yeah.
which is minus 192.
Oh.
Does that make sense? You do need to be comfortable with this. You do need to be
makes sense.
comfortable.
It makes sense.
And you will realize that the number becomes very nice at the bottom one. I mean, much nicer than you would expect. Please try.
Yeah, it becomes.
Elliot, anything else to clarify conceptually, right?
No.
All right. So your graph drawing skill is quite okay. Time saving techniques can be applied later. Okay. So Nicholas, you got that one, right? Okay. I think you get a final answer. You better check using calculator. Now, Elliot, I'm going to use the hint again. First thing first, I use the hint here, correct? That's my first usage of the hint. I take the hint, I use it, correct? As proven, It helps me make a line. I'm going to use the hint again. Since this is an exam level question, I can tell you that this is an exam level question. Since this is an exam level question, what I'm doing is exam level skill, if that makes sense. There's another good news. This always happen. Let me repeat this. It will always be like this one. I will take the hint, make a table, make a line. I will use the hint for a second reason, which I'm going to show you. This will always happen. Okay, I'm going to do that. Now, he go and give me this, right? He go and tell me that this is going to be, I mean, it is known that this is, so I have to use this guy, right? If that makes sense to you first.
Yeah.
Now, I'm using the hint. I'm using the hint in a very weird way. Now, look at this. He say that I'm going to worry about logarithm p. So that's what I'm going to do. Nicholas, are you confirming using calculator?
Or is there like a different way to simplify this? All right.
Sorry, just show me the last one. Just show me the last answer. Okay. Let's not do this. Never mind. You just stick to the second final answer. Okay,
This
and
one.
then let's confirm whether this. Let's confirm
This is
whether
the
this
actual
is
simplified version.
I don't see any way to simplify it further. Okay, so the
Okay.
question is now whether we are correct or not, right? That's it. Oh my goodness, I saw it. Ah, no, you sabotage yourself. Shift your paper to the right. Shift your paper to the right. No, I'm sorry, to the right, the other way.
Wait, how about, wait,
To the right. I cannot see your
Wait,
work. I cannot see your work.
I'll just put this here.
Come on. Show me your work. Okay, you sabotage yourself. 13 and 169 has a connection. Please think about it. Think about 13 and 169, please.
You can divide it.
Please check it out. Now, Elliot, I'm doing something that the hint told me to. I want to worry about logarithm p, not p. Now, I have my logarithm p, which I do not know why, but the hint tells me. Now, please remember your logarithm from year 3, and then tell me what can we do with the right-hand side. Do you still remember?
I think can put
169 divided by 13 is 13.
Yes, sorry, Elliot. Yes, Elliot.
can put the T at the front of the log.
No, because the T belongs to the C only
Oh,
and
yeah,
not to
yeah.
the K. Sorry, we cannot do that. Before you do that, you gotta do something else. I hope you recognize this as one of the laws, right? Like that. Over here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then what you say can happen will happen, no? Like that T. Okay. So
Yeah.
far so good. Okay. So I'm just using a basic logarithm law from year 3 lah. Nicholas, are you confirming using calculator?
Yeah,
Okay. And are you correct or not?
I am still typing.
Mhm. Now notice a few things, Elliot. I'm stopping I'm basically modifying the equation they're giving me for reason. The only reason is I'm following the hint. That's the only reason, okay? Now I'm trying to make sense of this new thing. What is this new thing? This new thing turns out to be a line. Believe it or not, it doesn't look like a line. It's very weird one, but I'll show you that it's line. First, I'll show you that this guy is a variable and this guy is a constant. And P is a variable, and then this guy is a constant. Am I correct in reading the question? I know this from reading the question, nothing else.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, then remember what a line looks like. This doesn't look like a line, but remember what a line looks like. A line looks like y equals to mx plus c, correct or not? That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. This is a variable, this is a constant, correct? This is a variable, and this is a constant. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Immediately, I see the link between this and that. It's supposed to be a y-axis. Immediately, I see the t as the x. Remember, you did already draw the logarithm t as y-axis, ma? You did already do that. This is your y-axis, and here's your x-axis. So this is not a surprise error. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So now, the surprising thing is that your gradient is your logarithm c, as surprising as it looks. And your logarithm k is your y-intercept, as surprising as it might. Am I making any sense right now?
Uh,
Done, sure. Can I have a 5-minute break?
Yes, but Nicholas, are you correct so far?
Yeah, I am.
Good, good. 5 minutes, and then I'll see you again. I want to go further. Elliot, am I making some sense? Any sense right now?
I think I get it.
Then I guarantee you that you'll do this every time in exam anyway, and therefore let's get used to it. Feel free to do what I do before you can even answer part 2. This is a prerequisite to doing part 2. This is not a bonus. This is not extra or a weird question. This is like the thing to do. Please try what I'm doing, and then we'll see how to do part 2. Do it on the graph paper also. You don't do it on a separate paper. You don't do it on the back one. Your teacher will also find it easy to check your work if you just do it on one piece of paper, if that makes some sense. You can do it there, yes. Any space that allows, because it depends on the graph. Sometimes the graph will be negative slope, so you got to do it elsewhere. But never do it on a different page. Never do it on the back page. Always do it here to help your examiner. Hey, Elliot, you're right to say all this. Huh? Now, there's something that your teacher will ask you to do. Your teacher will ask you to, to not confuse yourself. It's not him or her, okay? It's for our benefit. He will ask you to do this. Instead of writing a small y, you will write a big Y. Big M, big X, big C. It means exactly the same thing as a small y, small m, small x, and small c. There is a reason why he does that. It's because sometimes the small y or the small c or whatever appears on the original equation, which confuses the head of somebody lah. So for example, you have a log small c at the original, you have a small c at your line. It is super confusing because they are not supposed to be the same thing. Again, to prevent that confusion, you write it as big Y, big M, big X, and big C for our sake, for our sake. If this makes sense to you.
Yeah.
So the next time your teacher do that, probably tomorrow, it is for our benefit. There is no real true meaning or new meaning one. It's to prevent confusion. So now, think about this for a while. You don't care about the big Y and the big X because you already plot them. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Therefore, the phrase using your graph, that always happens, means that when you draw a graph in eMath, you can find the x-intercept yourself and you can find the gradient yourself from the graph. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
If you do that, that's where your eMath skill comes in, right? If you do that, does it help you to find small k and small c?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Please try that. Please try that. You go use your graph skill to find gradient and y-intercept and then use that. That's called using your graph. Okay, again, do it on the same piece of paper, which is to say, you show your skills. If you don't know how, please tell me. Yeah.
Wait, so everything at the front.
What do you mean by all your working? Yes, on one page, not back end. Yeah, no, just here. You do everything here. Your writing is good enough, nice, small enough, you are tidy enough, you won't face any problem. Okay, that one I can guarantee you. Okay, how do you plan to find the gradient from the graph? You're supposed to take what based on eMath skill?
2 points at the graph.
And which 2 points have you selected? Please show me. Circling them might help the examiner, I suppose. It might help. Okay, I cannot, because I cannot see. Move up a little bit, please. The point that you choose is, that's one. The other one I cannot see. Move up, please.
Oh, the other one's here.
Okay, then let me tell you something. They are definitely not the best points, definitely. And surprisingly, they'll give you a wackier answer, surprisingly. Okay, so the first problem is they are not far apart enough. We already admit that this is a best fit line, so we gotta minimize the inaccuracy. We are already trying to minimize some inaccuracy with the best fit line. But if you choose the point like this, let's just say that it is better first thing first to use the y-intercept because you gotta find the y-intercept anyway. Correct or not? That's
Yeah.
the first thing you can use. So might as well save some time, right? Okay, go and find the y-intercept and then use that as your first point. Please do that first. Okay, again, this is practical skills, exam skills. Right? Y-intercept, please. Meaning to say you have to estimate a number from that y-intercept.
Y-intercept like how?
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna copy your picture to the Jamboard. Again, very nice drawing. So it will be a shame if you cannot get this. We gotta move to the next page, Elliot. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, just waiting for the
Teacher.
graph. Yes, Nicholas, you're back, yeah? Nicholas, maybe one more question from number 8. Are you up to it? This guy, right? Waiting for this guy. This guy, to me, Elliot, this guy looks like, I have no idea. 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 1.8. This looks like 1.825. Am I correct, Elliot? According to your scale.
Yeah, each small box should be 0.025.
Right. Then I will circle this point and then I'll write 1.825 there. Okay, something like that. Okay. Remember, I'm looking at it from a video. You're looking at it at the real paper. You should be able to be more accurate than me. Okay, you should be like. So go ahead and circle that point and write a number that you see fit. This is now based entirely on your eyes and skill. Nicholas, would you please put your paper down a little bit so I can follow you?
What do you mean by number that sees fit?
Is 1.825 a number that you see fit? Is it?
Fit.
If you agree
Fit
with
what?
that, then well, remember we're using the graph, right? We're using the graph. First thing first, we have to use the y-intercept. Do you think the y-intercept of your graph is 1.825?
Yes.
If you think so, then you see fit to write 1.825 because that's the process. You draw a graph and then you kind of find the point. This is not a point from your experiment data, which is not a point from your table. That's why it is a point that you see fit. Nicholas doing a good job so far, but can you simplify further, right? Yeah, so 1.825, Elliot. What else can we say, right? That's your point. So please write that down, 1.825, please. Now, but you're having a lot of you're having a lot of doubt. Please tell me why. Why is that 0.825? That doesn't make sense at all. That point is between 1.5 and 2.0. Doesn't make sense.
No, this is 1.0.
I'm so sorry. I'm totally confusing you because of that. It's 0.825. Okay, my mistake. Okay, right. Okay, 0.825 is the point. You're happy?
Yeah.
Okay, now, Nicholas, what can you do with, I see the trick of this question. Do you see? I see the trick. Do you see it? Again, the hated thing is the root 2. You got to do everything you can to
Can I
eliminate.
use conjugate twice?
Of course, because they're different fractions. Of course, you can do that. So, Elliot, the skill to gain gradient is to use two point as far as possible. So I suggest that one of the point is the y-intercept. The other point is as far as possible from that y-intercept. You got to choose that point, though.
Okay.
Okay, which point will you choose? That point
I'll
seems furthest,
pick the
right?
last one.
The
Yeah.
last one seems furthest, and conveniently you can just read the point from the table, right? Conveniently lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicholas, you're using the conjugate nicely. Good. So Elliot, you have your 2 points. Now you can find the gradient of the graph, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Right. All EMAT skill, but definitely totally needed in this topic. Okay. Never underestimate EMAT, right? Okay, Nicholas, you're using your conjugate well. Let's see what happens. At this point, you want to use calculator one. You don't want to suffer through all this wacky stuff lah. You don't want. You just gotta use calculator. You're changing it. If you want to change the bottom one, you better change the top one, Nicholas. You better change the top one. The top one also must change. Good. I can see why you want to change it. I agree with you. I like what you're thinking, Nicholas. Thinking boy. Good. Now use calculator, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess same thing with you, Elliot lah. You gotta use a calculator, right? Okay, and you have your gradient, 11.40. Surprisingly, Elliot, at this stage, just like EMATH, decimal will be more useful. You'll see later lah. Usually in AMATH, we don't like decimal at all. Correct or not? We don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, but surprisingly, just like EMATH, decimal will be more beneficial lah. A lot of significant figure will help. Ah, seriously, like that, Nicholas? Cannot be what? Cannot be. Hey, wait, cannot be. Oh, it can be. I'm sorry, it can be. I'm scared. What am I talking about? It can be. It can be.
Yeah. Well, I'm just making
I
easier
was
for me.
confusing you. Yeah.
Wait, 4, 5, 6 is this. Then this one.
The other guy will be the same. So you don't have to write them down if you feel comfortable lah. You don't have to. They're just gone, man. Okay, Elliot, you have your gradient. Now, this is using your graph. And then your question say, use your graph to find small k and small c. Is it possible? Do you know how to do that right?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna show it based on your working, right? It will be a simple process. Hopefully you get it, right? Look at what you have established first. I promise you that you need this, right? So here's your big M low. Your big M will be 0.275. And then your big C will be 0.825. Correct or not? Your goal is a small c and small k. Using simple logarithm, or in this, you can find k. Am I making any sense? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All right, then please activate your in this and logarithm, and you will find your small k and small c immediately. Do it on the same piece of paper.
Okay.
Those are big numbers, Nicholas. If it is possible, can you don't write the -456 and the +456 because they will always cancel each other. What is it? Is it possible for you to
No,
attempt?
okay. Next time. But like right
Next
now,
time.
just
Okay.
use some stuff.
Okay, right now can. Okay, only right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you know what to do, Elliot? Or do you need a refresher?
Yeah, I think need to refresh a bit.
Okay. But the logarithm you need is the basic logarithm. So since your basic is a bit forgotten, I guess it's a good thing lah. Might as well do that here lah. Right? So you're doing the logarithm C equals to, sorry, LG. I should write LG. LGC equals 0.825. Now remember that logarithm in this, so to speak, cancel each other. So door power 10 on both sides. Why do I do that? Because 10 power logarithm C is going to be just C. Am I making any sense right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you press the calculator and then you have a certain number for your small c already. Okay, same thing to do with the small k. And time to check the answer. Okay, Nicholas, I cannot follow you. Are you okay?
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'll just...
Elliot, press the calculator and then you have the answer, right?
Okay.
All right. So Elliot, so far you have your answer, right? Is there anything you want to clarify?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay. Then you must find your small k lah before you check the answer. Okay, Nicholas, are you ready? Because this is taking some time, but I guess it's
I got the
good.
answer already.
Okay, correct, yeah? Correct. Good
No,
job.
no, no, no. I'm trying to see. It's
Right, right, right.
zero. I did not get it correct.
Okay, I'm going to check your working because you know a lot of big numbers, right? Can you just show me your working first? Okay, I'm going to copy first, yeah? Right. Yeah, definitely looking messy, definitely. That's just how it works in this, right? That's how it works. Okay. You're gonna try to find is the difference very bad?
It's 0.15.
0.1 difference. Oh, but considering the answer, that's quite a lot. Oh, it's not that bad. Well, no, it's quite bad. It's quite, quite bad. Okay. So let's go find our mistake. Let's go find our mistake, right? This is part of the reason why eliminating certain step might be useful after you're confident, I guess, because it kind of reduce the clutter lah, right? Okay, you're gonna find your mistake. I'm gonna find your mistake also. Okay, Elliot, so far so good, right? 10 power everything, K, that. Okay, good, Elliot. Right. Get a move, get some speed. Oh, I saw the mistake already. I saw the mistake. Okay, hopefully you can find it. Okay, I will try not to reveal it to you. Yeah, you find it yourself. It's a small mistake. Yes, small mistake. Elliot, tell me why are you stuck here? Yeah? You're very slow at this point. All you have to do is press the calculator and answer. Tell me, why are you in doubt here? Why? Tell me why.
Yeah, I got confused by my own calculation.
Right. Getting used to things and everything. That's what we're trying to do today. You, after going through all this, do have the small c and the small k. You do. Would you like to check the answer? Hopefully, it's not very far off. Nicholas, have you found your mistake?
I should find it. I can't find it.
Okay, in the interest of time for now, I will tell you where lah. It is at this line. Okay, hopefully you find it.
Wow.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, it is at that line. It's a very simple, I think, honest, careless mistake. It's not a major concept or what. It's just a simple, careless mistake.
God, my C is like close, but my K quite far.
Show me your answer and then tell me the answer key.
For C is I got 1.88. Then then the answer key is 1.84.
Good, very good. Then
For K, my answer is 6.68. Then the answer key is 7.46.
For now, 7.4, believe it or not, is quite close. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. Okay, let me show you why. Now I'm going to do something first. Just let me check something here. Okay.
I don't see a mistake.
Okay, in the interest of time, I'll show you the mistake first, Nicholas. There you go.
What?
Figure it out yourself, okay?
How is that? Oh. I get it.
Actually, yeah, I find it a bit surprising. I was expecting the K to be smaller. Never mind, Elliot. For now, it's fine. You trust me for now that this is not as ideal as you would like it, but it's very good for first time already. Very good. Okay. 6.8 and 7.4 is not ideal, but we are not talking about, times 10 or a very major difference. Does that make some sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, this is the answer for part 2. Let me emphasize one more time. Part 1 and part 2 are super standard. After you do the question for a while, they keep repeating all these things. Very good, Nicholas. So far, so good. Okay, Nicholas, we'll take some risks. We'll go to question 13, I believe. Show me your textbook one more time. So for you, Elliot, what is your part 3? What's your part? Okay, part 3, you should be able to do yourself in part 3, surprisingly. Can you do that? Hey,
Okay.
Nicholas, show me question oh wait, I didn't. Never mind. Just show me our copy, please, Nicholas. Show me properly. Move to the right a little bit. Your book. Move to the right a little bit. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. You get to choose 14, 15, or 16. That's an exam level question.
14.
All right. Let's do 14. I strongly suggest you draw first. Drawing is an exam skill.
Yeah. Get it.
So your drawing skill are excellent, I must say. So please use that skill. Elliot, what are you going to do with part 3, right? Oh, I see what he means. Oh. Okay, Elliot, what are you going to use? Are you going to use the graph? Are you going to use the equation? Are you going to use the table? Are you going to use something else?
Maybe the equation.
You are right, because that's the whole point, to find small k and small c, right? And then you can use the equation. Anyway, the graph too short, correct or not? You cannot find 10 with the graph.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay, I think you have the right idea, so let's do it lah. You must use your own k and your own c, okay? Never mind the fact that it's a bit different. Right. Please do so, and then you'll be fine. Nicholas, maybe some drawing on paper would be nice.
No, I already drew.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So they give you the area, they ask you for the length, they give you the breadth. You should be able to write something something times something, or something divided by something, sometimes like that. Okay, what do you think, Nicholas?
Let me put something underneath my so that
Okay, good,
this
Elliot.
part will actually be able to see my homework. There we go.
Okay, but it's upside down now. Your video is upside down now. Weird, I guess. Hey, why is your video upside down? That's weird. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Yep, Elliot, without much delay, please just press the calculator, and then your answer key will be a bit off lah. Your answer key will be higher than this. But other than that, that is exactly how you do it. Okay. That's exactly how you do it. I promise you, part 3 will be easy, kind of. Part 1 and 2 will be standard. Okay. Any questions so far? Nearest 100,000. Hey, nearest
Okay,
100,000, Elliot. I think that will be not the nearest 100,000. The nearest 100,000 will be. Totally agree with you, Nicholas. And you now have a cert, look. You now have a cert. Now, how are you going to deal with that? Yep, nice, nice. Good skill, Nicholas. A math student, nice. Nice.
Okay, you say just the canceling up part, just don't do it, right? So
Yeah.
three.
Yeah, if possible, you don't
wait.
lah.
3 there. This is
Cancelled with
3, 3, 6. Then this part, is
minus
negative 3, 3, 6,
3, 6.
which
Yeah,
is just
which they
cancelled out.
cancel. Yep, yep. Nice, nice, nice. And then you have to do one more, right? You have to
Yeah,
do
I
one
know.
more.
Negative 6.
Nice. This is what a pro does lah, right? This is what a pro does. Nice. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, good, good, nice, nice. Okay, you should be able to get the answer very quickly. Elliot, tell me again. Wow, this is going slow. What's going on here, Elliot?
Because my answer doesn't even reach 100,000.
Oh, that's what you're concerned
2,
about.
6.
Let me check one more time.
2, 6. 6. It's 12 over 3.
6, 8. Your C is your small c is 1.88. Because your small c is the accurate one. So I don't think you're supposed to worry.
Because just now I switch up the K
Oh,
and C.
oh.
6.
Okay, okay.
Wait,
I agree with
6,
you that it doesn't appear like that
6,
until you read the question. Read the
6,
first sentence
6,
of the
3,
question.
3. 18
Read
over
the first
6
sentence of the question.
plus 12. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Right, it's already in thousand, something like that, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So this is already 3,000. Your answer is 3,684,000 already, lah. Something like that. Something like that.
Oh,
So the nearest 100,000 is this already with 3 zeros, right? This is already with 3 zeros, right? Correct or not?
yeah.
Okay, and then you have to simplify to the nearest 100,000. Okay, so please do that. Good. All right, good, Nicholas. Please check. Going very fast. Good. Like it. After this, do question 15, and I'm very happy with your progress today. Okay,
Only 3
now
minutes.
Elliot, maybe it's okay. Just try. Elliot, maybe your answer key is correct. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try. Let's check it out. Maybe. Maybe.
The answer
37.
key say is
38.
3,300,000.
Hi, smaller than yours. Huh. Surprising. Okay lah. I mean, you know the difference is in the last number lah. So it is because of the difference in K and C lah. Not so bad lah. Not so bad. Not so bad. Don't let that bother you right now.
I am very, very off.
You're very, very off. The answer is what?
Look.
Hey, show me your working. Show me your working. Show me your working. Don't show me the answer. Okay, Elliot. This is your linear law. Think about it. Any questions so far?
When they mark, do they mark it like what's the difference between like the main answer? I don't really know how to say, but like plus minus how much, then still correct.
I know, I understand what you're saying. Of course, you'll be concerned with that, right? Of course you'll be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is all wrong, Nicholas. For A math student, this one is a little bit a disappointing. This is all wrong. Check it out. So Elliot, maybe I'll give you the good news this way. At this situation, if this is exam, you will be considered wrong at the K value. The K value, right? A bit off. How many marks is it costing you? 1 mark, no? 1 mark. You need to simplify, Nicholas. You lose 1 mark because you miss the opportunity to simplify.
We'll go. I see.
So Elliot, you're losing 1 mark, if that helps you. Out of this is probably 6 or 7 marks.
But won't it affect like the
last one, which the answer is no, because they just see how you do it.
Plus 4.
They won't double mistake. If that makes sense.
8.8.
As long as the way
got
you
it.
do part 3 is correct, that is correct. Good, Nicholas. Good, Nicholas. Okay. Hopefully that calms you down a little bit, Elliot. The point I'm teaching you is not the accuracy part yet. It's all the process.
Okay, so teacher, I have no time.
Okay, Nicholas, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Goodbye.
Bye. What do you think, Elliot? Are you okay?
Yeah.
The presentation of work looks about like this, no? Like it kind of looks like this in exam. Okay. Your teacher won't jump to this immediately, I guess. Maybe it'll take maybe 2 sessions. Okay. I was hoping that he'll be fast. When I see you tomorrow, right? I'll see you tomorrow, right? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
If your teacher hasn't moved anything, I'll ask you to do 2 more linear law questions straight from prelim, so that you know what is exam level. I was promising.
Tomorrow no school. Still no school.
Which means we should just simply go ahead. Just whack.
Yeah.
Just whack, and then your linear is done. Then you improve your accuracy by doing the homework your teacher give you. I settle the concept with you. You improve your accuracy and your speed, right?
Okay.
If that makes sense. Then we can immediately jump to the other topics, right? Which is I'm already itching to teach you differentiation and integration to make your life easier. Okay. Nobody's here yet, Elliot. Can I ask you something else?
Okay.
If you mind, no need to answer. If you don't mind, then I'm so happy to hear, right? I rarely ask this, but I have a reason to ask. Regarding the tuition, the other tuition that my student have. Again, I rarely ask, but I think to you I have a reason. The reason is I'm concerned about the time. If you think there's no time problem, then you can just ignore what I'm about saying. Okay, so I've told you my reason of asking. I'm going to ask you about your chemistry tuition, right? Mainly, is it effective or not for you, if I may ask them?
See, yeah, that's the thing. I already told my parents that can just do chemistry with you, right? But then they just like continue going with this chemistry tuition.
Okay. Do you please tell me your reason and please tell me their reason if you know lah.
Oh, that one is because they heard from the the Jojo Gege. They go that chemistry tuition, then from fail become very good or what. Then my parents here, then they also want to, yeah.
Right. Which is track record matters, right? The track record matters.
Yeah.
I agree. Then is there any other reason for them?
No, I don't think so. But for me, I feel like oh no, quite tedious.
Could you elaborate on that?
Because can just do with you also. Then why need add one more?
I mean, what's the difference that you think will happen if you do it with here lah? What's the difference that you're thinking about?
I don't really know.
That I mean, like
I,
that you
I
won't
feel like
convince any.
there's no point in like searching when already got opportunity to do it
Wait. When did you start this chemistry tuition? Wait, what?
this year.
Oh, it's recent. It's recent.
Yeah.
So you don't even know yourself, right? Whether it's effective or not, lah. But track record does speak, lah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Correct. Wait, don't you have an opinion based on, I don't know, you took the tuition for, I don't know how many times already?
5.
5 should be enough to form an opinion. Is it effective or not?
It just feels like school again because it's like one of those classroom, Then you just learn the chapter. Then sometimes like the chapter they teach is like quite different from what I learned in school. Then it just gets weird. I don't know.
Let me clarify a few things. You know that in our tuition here, right? You also learn the chapter slightly differently than the school, but in a sense that it's faster, lah. That there's a point to, to that, lah, right? Are you saying that that's not what happened in that tuition? Because, tuition class usually do that also, Hey, you're going to cover the chapter a little bit earlier than the school so that when you go to school, you understand, that kind of thing. So good.
Oh, yeah. But that one is like it's like a class of its own. I don't know how you say, but doesn't regard what the people learn in school. They just teach on.
They have their own speed and tempo lah. That's what you're saying,
Yeah.
right? But still, by right, it should help you with the class understanding. That's what I'm trying to ask. Does it help in that sense?
I mean, those kinds of class, right? Where you just classroom like that, quite hard to focus on. Sometimes I just do the work, then like I listen also. It just feels like class. Then sometimes so late at night, I quite bored one.
How late, if I may ask?
Like 7:30 to 9:30 or what.
Which is about the same as our time. It's just that you do it at home, lah, something like that.
Yeah, then there like I need to bring myself to that place. Then I don't really like it.
Correct. And then you come back, lah. No, that's always that's always that, lah. That's always. Why do your parents and you want a chem tuition? What's the goal here?
Get the high results.
This is in line to going to JC, isn't it?
I'm not sure because I already tell my parents like what I might want to do, not just JC.
Which is what? Sorry, if you don't mind clarifying.
Like a course in poly that's bio related.
Right,
Like
you're saying poly lah. Try
Yeah.
poly lah, something like that. Okay. Then what happened?
Then I don't know, but you still need good results, what? Because most of the course, the medical one, need like what below 10 or
Correct.
around
I
10.
mean,
Yeah.
pharmaceutical, yeah lah, 9. True.
Yeah.
You're right to say that you don't want to go to a course in poly just because it's easier to get into. You're right. Okay, as in you strive to get good score. And if you do that, you're going to enter poly and you're going to stand a good chance in your top 20%, and then you get to go to uni immediately, which is roughly what you want. Correct, right? Something like that. But there is a difference between 5 subject and 6 subject, right? In poly, they take your best 5 lah. Just keep it that way. And then in your JC, you gotta take your best 6 lah. So that matters a lot lah. Because my question is, if you do best 5 versus best 6, is AMAT and Chem inside best 5?
Um, I think so.
Like it or not, whether best 5 or best 6, Chem and A Math must be in. That's what you're saying.
I guess so. Yeah.
The options are, of course, E-Math must be in and English must be in, right? So E-Math, English, A-Math, Chem. That's 5, right? That's 5. Okay. What's your last one, Nick, for best 5?
My best 5
Correct. E-Math, English must be in, ma. A-Math, Chem. Okay, that's 4. Last one?
must have Chem and AMF inside.
Not must have, because you know it's a relevant to, ma, the English language, relevant to best 2, correct?
Yeah.
So relevant to for bio, I suppose science stuff does make sense. It is relevant if you want to use it. But even if you have the option of AMAT, Chem, and Bio, it doesn't mean that you need to use all 3. Maybe you can use just 2, out of those 3, which is, the best. And then the other best 2, depending on what happened, something like that.
Because my one, I was thinking like
Yes.
English, then EMF, maths, right? Then bio,
EMAT, yeah, EMAT must have fine. Okay.
Bio,
Bio.
geography.
Geography,
Then
right?
either Chem or AMF.
Either. So you're more confident that your geog is, better lah than your AMAT and Chem, so to speak lah.
Yes. A lot.
Okay, let's talk about numbers here if you don't mind. Numbers here. So what are you thinking about for English, for EMath, for Bio, and for Geo? What are the numbers here?
Like based on my last year or what? Or WA or
Of course you have to base it on that, but you also have a growth, right? You also have a growth this year. So you're kind of like projecting what happened at O level. Yeah, you're kind of trying to see yourself in that way. Maybe more precisely, you're trying to set yourself a goal for those subjects. So I'm not talking about your situation right now. Right now doesn't speak much. What is your projection or your goal for O level, please, if you don't mind?
L1 R5 or 4?
No. EL R2B2 lah, which is 5 lah. 5. For poly first. Poly first.
Then English is A1.
Okay, right. That's nice.
EMath is A2.
A2 we have to fix that. Okay then.
Bio is also A2.
Ayo. Say A1 lah. Okay then.
Then after that, geography A1.
Geography is A1.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong, man. You're strong. Okay, good then.
Then after that, the AMath or Chem.
AMAT or Chem, right? So, I mean, you're aiming for either one of them to be...
B3 or B3.
Ayo, B3. Okay, then...
That's like realistically based on last year.
Can do better. But anyway, so then your CCA -2 lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do that, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, right? 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, that will be 11 minus 2, which is 9. Just nice lah. Oh, just nice is not good. 9 is just nice for pharmaceutical, but if I put it another way, 9 can get you almost any course lah. If I will put it another way lah. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So let me clarify. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 11 minus 2, 9 is your goal because your options are wide open.
Wait,
at that point.
1, 2, 2, 1, 3 is 9.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My math is so bad. Right. 9 minus 2 is 7. But 7 can get you anything. Basically, can get you. Right. And as you might have noticed, for JC, it does feel harder lah. So just cue Kirby's here. Kirby, just waiting for your video, okay?
Yeah.
So maybe Elliot will close after you tell me for JC, what is the plan? You have to use humanities. Is that the plan? You will just add 1 humanities?
Yeah, maybe.
Correct. So what's your combined humanities? Because you have to use it, right?
For my combined is job. Then my other one, I got POA.
Wait. I'm sorry. Your combined humanities is what? Sorry.
Geography.
No. You cannot use geography. You must use therefore geography and SS.
Yeah.
We're talking. Oh, let me clarify one thing. When you say Geog A1, you mean SS Geog A1.
Yeah.
Oh, you're strong, man. Okay. Not a lot of people can say that lah. So you're talking about POA. Oh, you took POA. Oh, and what's your goal for POA?
So I mean the whole year is A2.
A2 strong. So A2 or A1?
Huh?
A2 or A1 for O level?
As a goal, of course A1, but realistically I feel like A2.
A1's not that bad. Okay, then Elliot, now I have a very important question. Why don't you just use your POA for your best two? Solve problem one. Finish already one. What's the problem? You don't need AMAT or Chem, you know. It's called ELR2B2, you know. Look at the
Yeah.
Jamboard, okay? Here's your EL. Here's your R2. Look. This is definitely R2. So your B2 should be POA. Even better. That is to say, for JC, seriously speaking, you don't need any to for poly, you don't need any tuition. Seriously speaking. For strictly speaking, for your ELR2B2, you may want it for JC, and even then, you have to clarify your goals. Even then. Okay. Maybe we'll talk about the JC one later, but I think I'm correct, yeah? Your ELR2B2 right now is looking better than 9. Looking better. I mean, you have to strive for it, but should be quite good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
All right.
Okay, Kirby, how's the video coming?
I'm setting it up. Like that.
Sure. Okay, just go to the Jamboard later. Let me take a. When you're done, tell me.
Yeah. I'm done. Hello?
Sorry, I'm muted. Yes, I can see you now.
Yeah.
Happy that I see you today. Now, I have a few questions so that to improve your on timer, right? Remember that you did manage to do the video almost on time once, lah. Correct?
Yeah.
That was like so. I was assuming that you kind of have to set up the phone holder every time, and move stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Can you just leave it there so that you don't have to set up?
Space.
How big is your table?
It's like I don't know. It's okay size.
I understand, Kavi. No, I understand. In Singapore, it's very difficult to get a big table because our room is not, that
Yeah.
big. Let's just say that way. Okay.
Yeah, my room is
But-
small.
But sacrificing 20 minutes is not good at all.
I had to
Let me
like
tell you
find
what.
it because I kept it in my cabinet.
Yeah, don't keep it in your cabinet. I'm asking you this. Now I'm asking you because we're doing tuition almost every day. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Every day wasting 20 minutes will add up very soon. Well, maybe a difference of 1 or 2 grades. If grades are important to you, think about that for a while. The 20 minutes matter a lot. Why don't you do this? For example, for the phone holder, just as weird as it sounds, just put it on the floor. It won't get lost. Put it on the floor and then put it on table. Once you're done, put it on the floor again. Finish off. Then you can go much more on time. Is it possible to do something like that?
Yeah.
Try tomorrow, okay? Try tomorrow. Okay? Today, please don't keep it. Just put it on the table. Just put it on the floor. Okay? I respect your table space, but I also respect your grade. Your grade matters, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I never asked you. Now I'm teaching you 4 subjects, right? I never actually established any goal with you, right?
Yeah.
I only know that you may want a B3 for your chem. I think is that even correct? Is that correct? Okay, did I remember that wrong?
I think I want to get like B's for everything or higher. Yeah.
Okay, let's list that down first. Okay, could you mind going to Jamboard again? Right, go to Jamboard.
yeah.
Because now that I'm dealing with your 4 subjects, it matters what your goals are, because keeping it very simple, if I don't understand your goal, I may make one subject better for you, but the other subject worse.
Yeah.
There is no balance, which is what's the point, You're getting more on one subject, but you're at the cost of another subject. That's not what you want, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so feel free to draw Kirby, but I need to know whether you are probably aiming for poly or JC, because that's 5 or 6 subjects.
I think probably poly or like foundation, the overseas thing.
So maybe I'll just say poly 5 subjects because that's the only thing that matters, right? You don't want to worry about JC, right? So English.
Yeah.
Okay. So English is a must, and then you have e-math, you have chem and physics is a one subject, and then now we have POA. Do you think you're going to use e-math, chem physics, and POA if you go to poly? Is that the idea here?
I think I have to, right?
Because you are left with one more
I only
option,
have
which
5
is
subjects, right? Or 6. I don't have that many subjects.
you do have combined
Humanities.
humanities, right?
Yeah.
Combined humanities. And is there anything else besides this?
NFS, yeah. I have 6 subjects.
Which is one more is? One more is, what is that?
Nutrition, food science.
Nutrition, food science. And you're not thinking about using your Chinese, is what you're trying to say.
My Chinese is I do Chinese basic, so it doesn't count,
basic.
right?
Understand. Okay. All right. And then based on your CCA, how many minus do you get? Yes,
I don't think I'm gonna get any minus points.
All right. So let's not worry about minus. Okay. So Then I suppose, dare I say, I'm asking you directly about your O-level goals. I am asking you for that, which is very hard to predict, right? But I'm not asking you to predict. I'm asking you for your goal. So you don't get to say B or above. You do get to say 3 or 4, and that's minimum.
Yeah.
You do say that lah. So
I think
can you say anything?
my
Yes.
goal for POA is like C5, yeah.
That's for
If I get
O-level.
C5, I'll be happy.
C5
Yeah.
with tuition. Like seriously,
Because
with tuition.
I haven't passed POA, like not all. I failed every exam.
Fair enough. But then again, you want to be a business owner, right? So that's a big motivation, lah, right? That is a big
Oh, yeah,
motivation.
maybe B then, yeah. P4.
B what? B4, B4. Again, I mean, you want to be a
B4.
business owner, right? It should motivate you, right? It should.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. B4, let's stick with that. Okay, the rest, then what happened? The rest?
I think math, I think maybe A2 because I like math. Yeah. And
That's
it's
fair. That's fine.
actually,
Okay, there's
yeah.
that. Then,
I think A2 for the sciences as well, hopefully.
of course we hope, but I understand your goal. Good. Now the rest?
Maybe a B3 in English.
B3, okay. English, I guess no comment for me. 3.
Then humanities probably like B3 as well. Yeah.
Your humanities is quite strong, is what you're saying?
Uh, maybe I don't know.
Again, what you're saying is that your English and your combined humanities is quite strong. That's what you're saying.
It's just memorization, right?
I mean, you
think-
told me that you're bad at memorization. That's what you told
Yeah,
me.
but okay, yeah, maybe B4 then. Yeah.
You understand? If you underestimate memorization because you think that's easy, then you're in for a big shock.
Yeah.
I mean, historically, do you get B3 and for humanities and English historically?
No.
Okay, then historically,
Actually,
what do you get for English and combined humanities?
I think I get like maybe a C5 for English. I think that's my average, maybe. Not sure.
You mean it could be worse, it could be better. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my humanities is like I don't know, my grades are very bad right now. I think it's all like everything's a C
Well,
or F. Yeah.
C5 or C6, I guess.
Or
C5 or C6?
I think I failed actually. I don't know. What's a
Hmm.
fail? E8, right? E8. I think
The D is sometimes D is
D7
considered
would
fail,
be
sometimes D7 is considered fail.
I think it's like F9, yeah.
Okay. Understood on combined humanities. Then how about your nutrition
Wait,
and food science?
what's the percentage for F9 percentage?
I'm not sure. Let me count.
Yeah, search it out. What's AL? What?
40% and below.
How come there's no E? How come
Yeah, it's only D7. That's it already. I mean, there's probably E8 lah sometimes.
I think I got E. I get like D7s.
Right,
Like
D7
D7
is
is 35, right? And 35 to 49.
something like that is a bare pass. It's a
Wait, no,
bare
it's
pass.
45 to 49.
Wait, let
I
me
think
think.
it's E8. I think my grade's E8 or F9.
Yeah, something like that. I understand. So that's historically lah. Then NFS?
NFS, that's a lot of coursework. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure.
Let me put it another way lah. Is it gonna be better or worse than combined humanity?
I think it might be worse. I don't know. Actually, I think it can be like I think I'll probably might go for that. It's like B4. Yeah, hopefully.
Let me clarify one thing about NFS, because last time one of my students do take NFS, I believe, right? I mean, I've never heard of a student who take both POA and NFS, you see. I thought you choose one kind of thing. I thought. Um,
No, POA is POA or computing, and NFS or AMAth and Geog, something like that.
like that. Oh, okay. I must be not so updated. Now,
Yeah.
isn't NFS, doesn't NFS involve like some sort of cooking also?
Yeah, but I don't think the cooking is very important. It's just coursework.
I guess I just don't get NFS. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
sure
very
thing.
rare.
Sure thing. But if you're gonna bet on who's better, you're gonna bet on your combined humanities, is what you're trying to say, right?
Actually, I think my NFS is probably better, but like I don't know, it's both bad.
I guess that's a problem because we do need five, right? We do need five. Currently, this is eight. This is eight from tuition, basically. I'm listing down your tuition thing.
Yeah,
I do really want to improve your POA, I do, but
yeah. 3, 2, 5, 7.
maybe I'll put it this way. Based on tuition, I would really be happy if I can see a 6 in total. But 7 will be acceptable.
Yeah,
Right now you're putting an 8 in total. So let's say we don't care how it's distributed, as long as it's a total of, you are saying that as long as a total of 8, that's what you're saying, man. To me, if I
yeah.
total 6, I'm very happy for you, but maybe total 7 is more likely, maybe. So we're not very different from each other. We're not very different. That's from tuition. I see what you mean. The English and the combined humanities are a problem, isn't it? They are a problem.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to like study for English. It's just I don't know. But humanities, I think it'll be better this year. Yeah.
Right now, it is up to you, right now, right? Right now.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. So for now, I don't think improving this tree will come at the cost of making English, combined humanities, or NFS worse. If we focus on improving this four, I suppose, this 3 or 4, I don't think it will endanger your other subjects so far. Can we say that? All right. Okay, I roughly understand where we're going. If this is for poly, then I guess again I understand. By the way, just curious, do you have a poly course goal for yourself?
I was like, yeah, I saw it's like engineering
I'm sorry, connection very bad. Wait, what's going on? I cannot hear you.
Hello?
Okay, better. Yes. Sorry. Try again.
I found the engineering course that was like 20 to get in.
Correct.
It looked
There's a lot of
interesting. And
engineering
it's
course
it's
which
a
requires 20.
it's my house. So it's proxy.
Okay, your voice is getting very bad again. Are you using some sort of mic?
No. Try turn on my headset.
Maybe I cannot hear you just now. Now I can hear you again. Then cannot. Okay, maybe try headset. Maybe.
Hello?
Yes, Kirby. Sounds better. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's try. I've never experienced that problem with you just now,
Hello?
so it's kind of new, okay?
I
Sounds good to
can't.
me.
I don't think it's working. I don't know why.
Okay. You're muted, yeah, just saying.
Hello?
Okay, okay.
I
Okay,
my it's not working. I don't know. I can't hear anything when I use it.
okay. For now, I think we'll try this again. Let's see what happens. Okay, but if the problem continues, we'll do something about it. Okay. See, so it's happening again. Yeah, okay. So, you're saying that you're choosing the engineering course because of the because of the scores needed. That is the only reason.
No, no, no. And uh, engineering seems interesting. I
It's fair. It's a fair
it's
thing. I mean,
like
I'm
it
from
seems
engineering. Right?
yeah.
Hmm. But you'll be dealing with more math, which you say you like lah. So I guess that's fair lah. I guess that's fair.
It depends on what kind of math. Like if it's algebra, it's not algebra, right? Is that algebra? Wait,
Algebra will feature very strongly lah in engineering, like it or not, like it or
oh,
not. That's how it is lah. That's just how it is.
algebra. How do you
So
spell algebra? Algebra.
so
Yeah.
algebra. Never mind. Algebra is something that needs to be strong in engineering. That's a future problem lah, but you do want to know that.
It's linear algebra.
Nothing that easy lah. It's harder lah than that. But you know, again,
Oh,
future problem lah. Future problem. If you do get
can I
there,
think something else then? What's good? What are courses are there?
okay, I'll show you two courses just to pique your interest. Okay, I don't know what's good for you. I do know that certain courses are learning good stuff lah. But I want to emphasize one thing. Okay, I want to emphasize one thing. Let's say you go to nursing, which is totally not what you want. Correct? Nursing.
Yeah,
Nursing
nursing.
is like 26 or something. So like that. Like
Yeah,
very low grade, no need to be so good. And there's 600 position, and there's so many people, they want so many people in nursing, basically. Right? Okay. Here's the thing about courses in Singapore. Lah. If you complete the course, reasonable mark, okay? Reasonable mark. Doesn't have to be too good, but please don't let it be a bad thing lah. Let's say you go to nursing, you don't like it, but you manage to complete it with a reasonable mark, you always get a job. You will always
yeah,
get a job. Okay, that's just how the courses in Singapore system works. There is no course which there is no job waiting you. This may seem very obvious to us, but there's a lot of courses in other countries where there is no job waiting for them, like totally useless degree for the purpose of finding a job. Totally useless, even harmful sometimes. Okay. This does not happen in Singapore. I guess that's a good thing lah. I guess that's a good thing. Okay. But I always had the impression that you're not necessarily looking for work as fast as possible. That's my impression.
yeah.
If you go
I'm not
to
really
poly,
sure.
Well, for your information then, if you go to poly, you can still go to uni after a few years of work, right? If that's your goal, if that's your goal. If your goal, however, is uni, maybe foundation will make sense, right? Let's say you go to uni foundation, what kind of course would you choose, Lee? Have you thought about it?
I don't know. I don't know what course I want to take.
Which is fair, which is fair.
Yeah,
Maybe tell me what courses you don't want to take. If you don't know that, I can help you. I can help you. I'll list it down for you.
nursing. I don't want to take nursing.
Okay, no problem. I'll scratch nursing. Okay, nursing. Okay, here you go. Okay, nursing is gone. Okay, nursing is gone.
Do you have a list of courses?
I can
Wait,
tell
let me
you.
take
I can tell you.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
group
okay.
the poly courses according to the natural grouping. Okay, natural grouping, and then you can tell me this group. There are still many courses inside. Okay, you can shop around, but you can just briefly tell yourself. Okay, this group maybe I want. This group, definitely not. This group, I don't know. That's all we're doing right now. Okay. So nursing, which is which is very specific, there is no other group in nursing, you definitely know. Simple, right? Ken? That's it. Okay, I'll give you the other grouping. So, you know, the business, the accountancy, the finance thingy lah. So, yes, maybe, no, or don't know. Maybe, no, or don't know.
What?
Are you looking at the Jamboard? You are looking at
Yeah.
it. So business, accountancy, finance, that kind of grouping. Maybe.
It's hard to get
so.
into, right?
Hey, Harvey, never
What?
mind about that for now. Like, I'm serious. Never mind that for now. Never mind that for now. I'm really, yes, it is the hardest, one of the hardest ones to get into. Yes, I acknowledge that, but never mind that for now. Never mind. Never mind the cost for now. We're asking about what you want to do with yourself. Yeah, that's what we're asking. Okay. Is this a maybe, a definite no, or you don't know? Maybe. Okay, that happens again. So
I
okay,
like business.
sure. Okay, that's what I expect lah. Really, I actually expect that from you lah. You at least like it. Okay, so now another grouping, a very special grouping is the creativity and design thing. So when you say design, you know, animation, like sometimes even motion picture, you know, go to produce a film lah, or animation, digital, whatever, that kind of thing lah, your media, that kind of thing. Okay, you're breaking up. Like this is not working. You're breaking up. Okay, what's going on here?
Hello.
I want you to. Okay, if this happens again, I want you to rejoin Zoom lah. Okay, now it's okay again. So what do you think about this group?
Is it like TNT, you know, design and technology?
No,
It's a
design and
bit like
technology. No. Design and technology is more of an engineering drawing. Totally not what
Right.
we're talking about here. Like just totally the art. No, we are not talking about engineering drawing. We're talking about creative drawing, creative expression, you know, 2D printing, graphics, animation, the creative stuff lah, you know.
Yeah.
Sound engineers are not engineers, you know, they more like belong to this group. It's more like a
Oh,
music producer, film crew, you know,
I
those kind of
think
things.
it doesn't. I think probably no. Yeah.
So no, yeah. So we're gone here. Good to know. Good to know. Now, IT is a totally different thing from digital animation. IT is, you know, when you talk about programming lah, software lah, AI lah, data lah, security lah, protection from scam lah, AI, those kind of stuff lah, IT stuff lah.
Yeah. That
Okay.
sounds interesting. But it's like, isn't it hard?
It's harder than usual engineering stuff lah.
Yeah.
It's harder. To be fair, yes, if you don't like it, you will die if you wrongly join this. You will die.
Yeah, I don't want to wrongly join any courses.
I mean, fair enough. But this one particularly has a bad impact, right? You like there's a high chance if you wrongly if you join this and you dislike it, there's a high chance that you cannot complete it well. It's a bit different from nursing. You can probably still complete it well even though you dislike it, right? So it's a major difference. So IT, just to confirm.
I think that's probably like, I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know or you don't know lah. Don't know. Okay, don't. You gotta put don't. Okay.
I don't know. Like the option said no, I don't know. That's
Yeah. So engineering is what you will call, you know, mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, maritime engineering, electronics engineering, a lot of types of engineering out there. Good work. I mean, I'm from an engineering background. Always easy to find work and experience, lah, right? If that's what you're thinking, lah. But the world of engineering is quite big. And we're going to separate that engineering from the computer engineering, lah, which is again part of IT. Yeah, they are just too different. They're just too different. So the engineering stuff, based on what you're saying, this might be a maybe, lah, correct?
yeah.
Okay, that's a maybe. So is there any other groups? Yeah, they are very specific one like sports, physio, therapy, that works. Yes or no?
I don't know. I think that's a.
Do know
I
or
don't know.
don't know or no?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Okay, never heard of it, and that's totally fine. Okay. Is there any other grouping? Let me think for.
Uh, what about
Oh,
like scientists? You know, is that a thing?
how? What is it? Sorry, what is it?
Like scientists, do they have a course
Scientist.
like science?
Okay, if
Yeah.
you talk about being a scientist, they are very heavy bio-related stuff, right? Now, the bio-related stuff is almost always like a scientist already. The engineering heavy stuff can sometimes be a scientist, sometimes be an engineer. So if you talk about scientist, this is more like it. This is your science stuff. This is more like science or engineering. Am I answering your question?
Yeah.
There's a lot of bio-related stuff, pharmacy, biological science, blah, 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 a lot of stuff, but they are mostly heavy on the bio side, bioengineering. Bioengineering is not your normal engineering. It's more bio-related. And that will be your last group lah. That will be your last group. So
Yeah.
yes, do know or no.
I think uh I think the engineering, business, and IT look interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the bio-related stuff, you don't have to choose,
the
we're just
bio
we're just slowly eliminating stuff. Bio-related stuff,
but
don't know
the bio
or no.
thing will be harder for me, right? Because I don't take bio.
To your surprise, Kirby, bio is the easiest one to catch up with if you don't take bio.
Oh,
There's a big
then the
but,
bio
but
sounds
there's a
interesting.
big but though. But bio, like it or not, is heavy on memorization. Like it or not.
Oh,
That
what's
one
the least
is,
heavy?
I'm sorry.
What's the least heavy on memorization?
Um, do you consider POA to be least heavy in memorization? Because
No.
the way they teach business, accountancy, and finance can be seen as heavy memorization, or it can be seen as more understanding and common sense.
Uh, oh,
You get what I mean or not? But
yeah.
bio is almost always certainly heavy on memorization. That's just how it is before you can understand things. So for example, POA, I help you understand, then you can memorize the rest, correct? You
Yeah.
understand first lah, easier to memorize after you understand. Bio is not like that one. Bio is you memorize, then you understand. It's the complete logic opposite. It's like that. Or at most, you do it at the same time. POA, I almost never do that to you. I almost say, okay, don't memorize, understand first. It's possible to do that for POA, for math, chem, and all those stuff lah. Definitely possible. Bio, no. Like it or not, that's what you do. Like it or not. So consider that's the bio-related stuff.
Okay.
So don't know or no?
I think don't know.
All right, then let's put it don't know.
Yeah.
Now there are certain it's a bit synchronized though, the way that you say you probably want to be good at this, right? You probably want to be good at this, and the fact that you open up your options here, at least it makes some sense, right? It does make some sense. Okay. Now, let's take 10 minutes I'll show you 2 or 3 nice courses. Okay, interesting courses. Never mind the grade required. I don't want you to think about the grade required. I want you to open your mind. There's a lot of nice options in Singapore. I'm serious. I hold your education system in high regard, especially the poly. My brother was from poly. My wife was from poly. They both went to NTU. They're good students. They went through poly. Poly is good. Okay, keep it simple. I didn't went to poly, but I have high regards for your education system, especially starting poly. Okay. Now we're going to spend 10 minutes there, and then we'll go to POA today. Okay. Okay, POE again,
Okay.
yeah? Unless you have a strong, objection. I'm going to share my screen for now. Now, if you type something like this, poly cutoff point, the point is not the cutoff point. Don't look at the cutoff point. The point is that they list down for you the name of the courses. That's the point. Okay?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
not worry about 12 or 16 or 24. Let's not do that at all. Let me tell you the reason why. For example, I know for certain that advanced and digital manufacturing is going to be a good English course. I know that for certain. Okay? 24 seems easy. 24 is fooling you if you think this is an easy course. Now, I'm going to ask you something, okay? I'm going to give you annotation so that you can annotate if you want. Okay, again, let me repeat this. I know for certain that advanced and digital manufacturing is quite future-proof. Do you know what that means?
Yeah. No.
Okay, I'm going to clarify what I mean. If you learn advanced and digital manufacturing, your knowledge is quite into the future so that you don't get, outdated very quickly, which is a good thing, lah. Basically, it's a good thing.
Oh,
Just a little bit more future to that. So for example, I'm gonna write this, right? So this guy, I'm talking about this quite future. More future than that is definitely AI and data engineering. That's like the most future thing you can study with. Okay.
okay.
So they are quite advanced, is what I'm trying to say. The word advanced in digital mentoring does mean it is quite advanced. It does mean that. What are you asking just now?
Huh?
You want to say something just now?
No, I say okay.
Okay. Now, my question is, how come one of them is 24, which is very easy, right? One of them is 9, which is, of course, very hard, lah. They are both advanced. They are both good. They are both, gonna land you in interesting work environment, definitely. How come one is 24 and how come one is 9? What's going on here? Can you explain that?
Is it just because the advanced digital manufacturing is less popular?
Less popular. You are absolutely correct. Okay. I can kind of predict that there is quite a lot of demand from the industry, which is a good thing or a bad thing?
It's
The
a
industry,
good thing,
that means the working place, right, demands this course.
it's a
I
bad thing.
like this. Good or bad?
Bad, right?
Goodness me, it's
Oh, good. Yeah.
good, Kirby. Why is it bad? And the industry people like it. It's good lah.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make sense? Wait, does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense because they want more of that, right?
You want more of that, and why? Because they are looking forward. The industry people don't want things which are quickly outdated, obsolete. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
They look at this course, they look at how you do it, or whatever. That is, I mean, they are experienced people, right? They look at the course, they already know whether you're going to learn something useful for them or not. Make sense, right? That's right. Okay, so the industry say, yeah, I want a lot of these people. I want it. Okay, you're going to make that course, Nanyang Polytechnic, and then open this amount of space. That's how Nanyang Polytechnic decide how many space in this course. Okay, let's say the space is 100. I don't know. We can check it out later. Okay, that is based on what they think the industry demands. So they talk a lot with the industry. All good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for some strange reason, people who join there is not that many. Not that many. Even though the industry demands it, wants it, which is good, and then Nanyang Poly say, okay, I'm going to open up this amount of space because the industry wants it. But the people joining in don't think of it very highly. It's less popular. You're right, lah. It's less popular. It's less popular among the teacher, among the students for whatever reason. Whereas AI and data engineering, it is always going to be a good course, but you cannot have too many people. So the demand is there, lah. I can tell you the demand is there, but not too many. Not too many is not too good, but Nanyang Poly very responsible. He cannot open more than a certain amount. If not, if you open too much, you end up with people not having job. If that makes sense, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
So, and it is quite popular because you guys are, in Singapore, you guys, keep up with the news, AI, data engineering, very good stuff, this dad says a good stuff, this mom says a good stuff. So it becomes more popular. As a result, your cutoff point becomes very high, very difficult, so to speak, numbers.
Yeah.
But because the advanced and digital manufacturing, less popular, but good demand, it becomes like a trash course. That is not true at all. I can tell you that immediately. It is not a trash course. It's just that it is less popular. You'll sometimes see people who don't know what to do, then go there because there's no other choice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just what happened. If you know that, then please, even if you go to advanced and digital manufacturing, don't think of it as a very easy version. It's still going to be hard because it is a good course. It is a good course. I hope this makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense.
If you want to go there, okay, partly because it's easy to get in. I guess that's not a bad thing, but you still want your 3 subjects to be good, or at least 2 your math and your sciences, because that will help you a lot in this course. That makes sense. English is not going to help you a lot here. I guess that makes sense to say, I guess. Combined humanities is not helping you a lot here. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Still, respect the course as it is. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go into advanced and digital manufacturing as an example from me. I'll show you more nice stuff. Okay. So what can you do? If you, let's say you're interested with advanced and digital manufacturing, are you? At least you're not rejecting it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna type Nanyang Poly, right? Nanyang Poly. And then just gonna type the course code, which is C62. How do I know? It's here. There. Never mind. So C62. Just type C62. There. Advanced digital manufacturing. Let's see what kind of information we can get. You're gonna read, okay? I mean, I already know what's going on, right? When you're done, you tell me. You done? But do you have any question?
Not done.
Okay.
What's addictive
Additive manufacturing. Yeah. So additive manufacturing, okay, I'm going to tell you something. If it doesn't make sense, tell me, okay? Tell me something, okay? So you know that manufacture.
Huh?
Oh, so difficult to explain. Okay. So difficult to explain. So difficult to explain. Where do I start? Let me think. Is there any object in your? Let me put it this way. There is no object in your house right now which is made by additive manufacturing. It's so advanced. It is only used for very special, very costly parts, very difficult parts to make using standard stuff, standard way of doing things. So that sounds good, right? That's what I'm trying to say. It is a good thing. It is very advanced. It doesn't even matter in your daily life. It only matters in very specific industries. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to know. Okay, that's all I can say for now. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, so then we just check it out. What you will study, I understand most of this. You need to see this and see how heavy this is in engineering. This is basically engineering course. You already know. How do you know? You see algebra, you see calculus. You even have some sort of programming. You're not doing IT, but you're doing programming for one course. Do you know why?
What?
Because to operate machine in factory, you're going to work in high-tech factory, right? Most of the high-tech factory machines are very smart. We're talking about smart as in even your vacuum cleaner in your house is very smart, correct or not?
Yeah.
In that sense, you have to respect the factory machine lah. They are very, very smart. And to know how to operate them well, at least involves some sort of a bit of programming. So a little bit. We're not talking about every day we study programming, but you have to know a little bit. This is how you know at least this course is a little bit, how do I say? Is keeping up with the technology lah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Okay? So other than that, you'll see engineering, drawing, and modeling. Do you know what that is? That is your advanced DNT, no? There's your engineering DNT. There's your DNT.
The engineering,
Drawing and modeling. You are gonna do DNT immediately on computer. If you are not doing that right now, you're gonna do that lah. Okay, standard stuff. Okay, and then you have all you have some things like effective communication skill, which is your presentation skill. That's normal. They introduce that for engineers. Okay, that's your year 1. Okay, I'm just gonna skip to year 2. There is a lot of math. Your first 2 is math already. Okay, the rest are how to make stuff well lah, basically lah. That's it lah. Okay. If you don't understand any of them, you can always click. But basically, how to make stuff well. It's called manufacturing.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
I hope that
general
makes some
study?
sense. You show. Ask me. What do you want to ask?
What's general study?
Let's click on that. Let's see what that means. Okay. There you
Uh. Huh?
Keep it in summary. You get to choose whatever you want to study. Okay, that's what it means by general study. You get to choose one thing, because the rest you don't choose, the rest you have to do. So to learn more about the GSM, click here. I'm going to click there. General studies mode. So what can you choose? Surprisingly, a lot of stuff. I think you can only get to choose one, but you can choose a lot of weird non-engineering stuff. You can even choose sport activity, for example. Weird, right? You can actually choose sports, which is not a bad thing for some people. You can choose a lot of sport. You can, for some reason, choose personal career strategy and all those stuff for some reason. That's what you do. Understanding Singapore is pretty much SS++ lah, pretty much lah. Okay, there is a lot of elective module, so a lot of option, right? You can choose anything you want to study. You can study something from business, surprisingly. You can choose to study accounting. You can choose to study marketing. You can choose to study, again, whatever. You can choose to study digital photography. Just choose one lah, but you can do that. You can do that. You can choose all this stuff. So you have freedom to choose one per year, something like that. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that lah. Okay, so it doesn't have to be related to your course lah. That's basically the point. Year 3. Year 3, you will have a very little core module, so those 4, and then you will get to specialize. Elective programs means you specialize. You specialize in aerospace, you specialize in additive, you specialize in biomedical, all those stuff. That's what it means. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So is this interesting for you or not? I hope it does pique your mind, open your mind a little.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the original list, because this is only the first 3. Okay. I want you to, I will show you and then scroll, and then you're going to choose one which you think, what is that? And let's explore deeper. Okay. Let's start. When you're done, I'm going to scroll.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll. Okay. Is there anything that catch your eye?
The business management.
Which one?
Yeah.
Business management. Okay, what is that, right? So let's find out, right? Okay, business management C94. How do we do that? Just go here lah. Nanyang Poly C90. C90. Check it out, business management. So what is that? For some reason, he say the range is from 6 to 15. Is it that? Let me check. Oh, yeah, right. 6 to 15, right? 6 to 15. So it's a popular course. It doesn't mean it's very hard to study, but definitely popular, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so please read, please read.
How come it's a, a how come there's two specializations? What's a dual track?
Which one? Oh, a dual track in field. Okay, okay. I believe the course, we'll check later lah, but I believe the course is pick from 12 specialization combination. I think we'll just take a look lah. Very simple, right? Correct or not?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll just take a look what it means lah, right? Okay. So benefits, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna ignore this for now. Where is the option? Okay, you say okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, pursue two of the following. Choose your first, choose your second. There you go. Check it out.
Oh,
Does anything catch your eye?
the international business
Business management.
management.
That's your second specialization. Your first one?
Uh, the supply chain and logistics looks
Good. That is definitely a good stuff, you know. The world cannot do without that. I like it. I like it. So you just read, just to be clear, that's your supply chain, blah, blah, blah. Check it out. Those are good subjects. People kind of underestimate them, but they are not difficult and they are very important. Definitely.
Oh,
Okay. You read already? Supply chain, logistics, whatever. This one, right? Any questions so far?
not really.
All right. Obviously, we are skipping ahead, but you should read yourself and ask more, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then the second one is, what was it just now? The international, there you go, international business management, like that. Yeah, very interesting, especially the last two, operations management and trade governance. Very interesting.
The world has
Yeah, very interesting. To me, it's interesting, like this.
yeah.
Okay, so like that, look, that's how you explore two cores already. Okay, there is so many cores to explore. You shouldn't explore all, but you should explore what caught your mind. You shouldn't explore common engineering program, you know, it's too common. You don't go to poly to choose a common business program or common engineering program. That's for people who really do not know what to choose. But there's so many things to choose. Do some research and choose something later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Understand
what's
what I'm saying?
engineering with business?
Oh, very interesting. I can tell you that's very interesting. I can tell you immediately, right? So let's go C48. Yeah. It combines what you want, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, C41. Let's look at it. I can tell you, however, it is going to be hard.
Oh,
The reason is because let's see what they now you check the course immediately. Are they emphasizing business or engineering? Look at that.
isn't that like the same as the other one that we saw just now?
Correct. For now, for now.
Yeah.
So yes, year one, no? Year one, okay? Year one. So now, what about year two? There you go. You start to have a mix of business and engineering. It's a mix. The business appears at year two. Look at that. There's a business management. There's digital marketing. You know, there's some mix. There you go. This one, mix. Engineering economics, enterprise resource planning, financial management, accounting. You get what I mean, okay? There are some businesses here. The emphasis is engineering, so it's more like a high-tech business. It's a good thing in that sense. It's a good thing. You get to understand both sides. Okay, but it is of course going to be hard. Of course, that kind of mix is always hard. Okay, so far so good.
Yeah.
And then year three. Then let's look at year three. Okay, what will happen in this course in year three? Okay, you have core modules. You even learn a little of AI. That's fine. Okay. And then elective modules, not a lot. You just get to choose two. You see your global supply chain management. That's there already.
So you have to do all the core modules. And
Core modules are core, you must. But
so you
general
have to do
studies
all
is an
core
option, right? And
and
the elective module
and
choose do just like that.
oh
And then the interesting is always, if it's possible, you can take internship outside, those kind of things are always very interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So that's the poly life law. You only check pre-courses, they're already very interesting to you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just look a bit more. I just scroll down a little bit,
Ooh, what's nanotechnology?
Very science-based. That one I can tell you, very science-based.
Is it like
You check
robot?
yourself. You check your, no, nanotechnology is not a robot. You gotta check, and if you don't understand, then I will explain. Most people don't understand material science. Okay, if you want robot, you get your robotics and mechatronics lah. They'll be there. I mean, believe it or not, social work is 12, robotic and mechatronic is 18. Right? Again, the grade doesn't speak about the difficulty one. It speaks about the supply demand, the popularity.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Nanyang, and then Ngee you get sometimes similar stuff, sometimes totally different stuff lah. Like for example, arts business management doesn't exist in Nanyang Poly. Those people who want that will find this very interesting. You may not lah. Okay, but the combination is very very interesting to some sort of people. Arts business, Chinese media, I think only exists in Yan, I think. Okay. The cyber security one, I don't think exists in the Nanyang one, right? But you're not interested in that. Okay, so you check things out. Okay. With RP and everything, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The reason why I'm asking you to check right now, not later, is because it motivates you even more right now.
Yeah.
That's my reason. You don't, I'm going through my O level, then I think. No motivation for a future, really, really like, what are you aiming for? I don't know. Just high mark. How do I say? People don't work that way. People don't work without motivation sometimes. Okay, I hope this is a good use of time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send the link for you, and then you're gonna check it out yourself, and you're gonna
In
ask
WhatsApp?
questions. Yes, in WhatsApp. I'm going to Kirby, right? Okay. So again, Kirby, I expect initiative, right? So I expect you to check it out yourself and ask what you don't understand.
Yeah.
Whatever you're interested in. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to POA. Is there any objection if we go to POA for 20 minutes?
No.
Okay. Just to confirm that your science and your physics and chemistry are still quite okay right now.
I mean, like my grades from last year were terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure I failed every subject. Yeah.
Now, never mind your grade from last year. I mean,
Yeah,
right now in
obviously. But
class,
I don't. I think my physics. I think I'm fine for physics. Like, he gave us some notes. He gave us a paper yesterday. My teacher,
Mhm.
like not yesterday, like last week, and then like tested us. And I think it was pretty okay, but like except for some like sound because I didn't know
Right, correct.
some questions about
I
sound.
mean, we haven't practiced much, right? That's fair lah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Good. So you're feeling more confident because of an exam you can do better. At least better than expected or better than last year.
Um,
Let's tell me when the marks are in, lah, right? Tell me.
yeah.
Right?
I
I'm curious.
I haven't done the exam. I mean like a test, not
I thought it's the test. They will mark it and everything, right? Still, right?
I don't think
No.
so. No.
Then why bother testing me if they what?
I was just to revise, to get to know. I don't know. Just
Anyway, it makes you feel better lah because you seem to be able to answer, correct?
yeah.
Obviously, we have to practice sound. Good to know. Okay, all expected. Your chemistry?
Chemistry, I'm not sure. I haven't like had many chemistry lessons. But I think I'm fine because it's just like what subject? It's just like redox, right? Something else.
Right now it's just redox.
But I need to check. What's tested?
Never mind. I understand. Roughly I understand. Right?
Yeah.
And then your math last time we were talking about the cumulative frequency thingy, lah, right?
I think
Okay.
math is fine.
What is happening right now?
She's doing the calculator thing. She's just trying to teach us that.
You mean she's still at the cumulative frequency or mean median thingy? Still.
Yeah. She's
For the
just
first
referring
time,
to it.
for the first time, you are ahead of the class, is what you're trying to say.
Maybe, yeah.
Pay attention and do the homework. You still need more practice, man.
Homework. Oh, yeah.
Maybe, or more likely, so say, maybe you don't have to pay attention, but you have to do the homework, lah. As in more practice, lah.
Yeah.
When you say she's trying to teach you, you're saying that she's trying to teach you something you already know, lah. Correct or not?
Yeah, I don't know. She's trying to teach my class how to do it, but I think I know how to do it now because of like last week. Yeah.
Okay, understand. Okay. Then I guess we can talk about POA for 15 minutes. Okay, let's go back to yesterday's book.
Okay.
Okay. I would, unless you have an objection, I can call chapter 9 quite okay. Later on we can practice immediately in paper lah. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Then why don't we go ahead to chapter 10? Is your class at chapter 10?
I think we finished everything in POA, but like
So like 9,
doing
10,
revision
and
now.
what was it? 9, 10, and because
11.
exam, 9, 10, and 11. So you did finish 9, 10, 11 lah.
It's
So we're
three
still
tables and non-current assets and inventory. Just
also non-current assets lah. So 9, 10, 11, 12. If we check the table of content, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't think I'm not sure about 11. I think 11 is like part of one of the other chapters.
Correct, because if you see 11 is talking about the impairment for trade receivable. 11, flip. Okay,
Yeah.
come on, quickly, yeah. So 11 is the impairment for trade receivable. You're supposed to study them together anyway, lah, right? It's just connected. Yesterday, inventory already impairment. I mean, basically it's depreciation, right? Inventory, you must depreciate. Trade receivable must also depreciate, that kind of thing. Okay, later,
Yeah.
non-current asset must also depreciate one, confirm one lah. Everything must depreciate. It's just realistic, right? Everything gets outdated or damaged or not gonna happen, that kind of thing. So yeah. So you're saying that your teacher already go through 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Then are you saying that your teacher is gonna talk about chapter 13 after this?
No, she's just doing revision, I think. But like she went through very fast. And I'm pretty sure like half of my classmates still don't understand what's happening.
On 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Let's focus on that. Anyway, 9, 10, 11, 12 is definitely a major component in O-level. So nothing wrong with that. Okay, fine. Let's go to 10, shall we?
Okay.
This thing, the first page on page 10, first page on chapter 10, sorry, first page. Buy on credit or not, they do ask this question in exam because it's very practical one. Do you let your customer buy from you on credit? Do you know what that means? Just to check.
Yeah.
That means they owe you lah, correct or not? They take your stuff, but they owe you. They will ask this question 2 to 4 marks. Again, I think we should appreciate that because it's very practical consideration. Okay, you should answer based on the 4 things on the non-accounting outlook. Right? Okay, that would be important. The accounting information basically talks about what you have recorded. So what you have recorded on the left, what is the outside situation look like on the right? There's a lot of things to be made into an answer is what I'm trying to say. Okay. These kind of answers are more like humanities answer. This is not so much on POA. This is more like English or humanities. Now, have you seen this kind of question in POA? It is not debit, credit, where does this go, whatever, it's not, it's a business decision. It's not an accounting decision. Have you seen this kind of question before?
No.
Okay, then please look at the next page. There's an example. Okay, let me repeat this. This is business, not accounting. Something that I believe you want to do. Okay, read the example, please. Okay, if there's anything you don't understand on the left page, you're gonna clarify with me first.
Marble. Wholesale. Is this the kind of question that's gonna come out?
The question is below, required. That's the question.
Or will it be like this? Do I have to do
But
like?
the information, that's the answer. On the page on the right is the answer.
But is
This
this
is
what
the left.
they expect me to do?
Correct. Which is like this is a business question. The answering is more like humanities.
Oh.
Okay, you need to be aware. This is not a big mark, but I guess it's 4 marks lah. I mean, 4 marks or 5 marks, not so bad, right?
Yeah.
Please read and clarify before we go to the accounting stuff. Any clarification so far?
Oh no.
Sure. Anything to clarify?
No.
Do you understand that you can at least you can answer yes or no? There is no
Yeah.
right answer. What
So
matters
we
is
really have to
your
write
argument. Sorry?
multiple. We really have to write multiple paragraphs to answer this.
Yes. Yes.
Um.
I mean, now I know why your combat humanities is bad lah. Now I know lah.
Oh,
Now I know. I mean, how do I say this? This is business decision, not accounting decision. Did that make
yeah.
sense? If you say that you're interested in business, I mean, what do you expect when you go and study business in poly? Something different than this? Definitely not. You're gonna write a lot.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to think business lah. You have to think business, true, but you have to explain your decision in business by writing stuff, at least in exam. At least lah. At least.
Yeah.
So it's fair to test your, your desire to study business by this simple decision-making question.
How come they
The
write
which
so much
supplier to
less?
dry also like this, no? Also like this, I'm serious. They also ask this question one. Same paper, two kinds of question. Two kinds of question. Do you give other people credit? And which one to buy from? They really like to ask you. They will give you the information. You gotta argue your points.
Oh.
Same style, just different scenario. Business decision all the way. So let me clarify a few things. You're saying that you don't know that this kind of question exists. You have never seen it before.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, they will come out, and I don't think it's that hard to answer, I don't think so lah. If you kind of understand what all this means lah. Again, can I confirm that there's no clarification from, either yes or no?
Yeah.
All right.
But you need to write 3 points.
Mm,
Right.
yeah, 3 points is enough.
Oh, really? I don't have
If
to
you
write
say
so much.
yes, 3 points. If you say no, 3 points. Sorry, you're saying?
How come you have to write so much?
Are you complaining to me or are you complaining to, somebody else? There's no point
Uh,
complaining to me.
Yeah. What's
By the way,
entrance?
this is not a lot, If you write this,
Um,
this is like 5 minutes of writing. I'm a bit surprised that you say this is a lot. Like you only have to write one column,
It's
Look,
more
look,
than
you don't have to write both yes or no. No. You just
yeah, I
write
know,
either yes or either no, right? So
but
if you
let's
try
say
to write this, if you understand, that's just 5 minutes. Really just 5 minutes.
in
If you think this is a lot, don't go to business courses. Just don't. You'll die.
okay.
To be fair, lah.
What's entrance? Entrance
Which one?
ideas.
Which one? Which one? Which one? Wait. How come I cannot see?
The evidence and elaboration free.
Okay. Okay. What's the question?
Oh, what's entrance ideas?
Oh, entrant. Entrant is entering lah. New entrant ideas. That means ideas who are
Oh,
entering the market. Make sense?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Entrance.
Mhm. The answers are pretty much model answers, but you can learn a lot from it. Right? Okay, so we'll go to 10.2. Please notice that this is a different type of scenario, but the answering will still be like that one. The
Yeah.
answering will be behind. Lah. Okay, so okay, you can draw, but Kirby, come on, read the question. Read the question and then look at the answering behind. Lah.
What's initial E?
Let me check.
Overseas supplier.
I'm sorry, which one? How come? Sorry, I don't get it.
Huh?
Which one? Sorry, which one are
I'm
you
reading
asking?
this right? What do I?
Yeah, you're reading that. Yeah, you're reading that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A total of 7 marks. Yeah. Good. So 1 to 2.
What? What's this supposed to mean? Shouldn't the thing be like this one is hold wheelers and this one is initial E?
Just read the scenario lah. Marble Hollow is you usually purchase from Hot Wheelers. Okay, but initial E is another option, which I think the drawing is very bad. So I think the girl on the right should be should be Hot Wheelers.
Yeah.
And the initial E should be the left one. You're right, you spot the wrong. I think it's a wrong drawing. Okay.
Yeah.
So should you stay with your current supplier? Should you switch? I guess that's the decision making. This information is given in exam. This table is given in exam.
What's a flat rate?
Hmm. Hmm.
In the supplier's
Doesn't
reputation for hot
doesn't
wheelers?
matter. Doesn't matter how many you purchase. The rate will be 100.
Huh? What does rate mean? Like
Oh. I'm sorry.
you have to pay 100 at a time.
No. Delivery. It's a delivery.
How does delivery fee? Oh,
We just talked about it yesterday, brother.
yeah. But this one is local.
So if you don't like
Wait,
it,
no, actually, yeah.
choose initial
Then
E lah. You get what I mean? No? Choose initial E.
there shouldn't isn't that like a lot better?
If you think initial E is a lot better, then you should develop your argument based on initial E.
Yeah.
But make sure you count the cost first lah. Make sure lah, because free delivery is only one factor lah. You have to argue for quite a few factors.
Yeah, but like free delivery, you get more money per like 5 cars per car, and like they have online reviews. They've been in business for 8 years.
One is 10. The been in business one is not a point of comparison. Both are good.
Yeah, both are good. So that's like that means that it's not like it's not negative, because they're both good.
Right. So what you're saying is this before you look at the answer,
better,
okay? What you're saying is you should buy from initial E, right? If you're a business owner, like, yeah, business E, we should get better over, right? Because why? Free delivery worldwide. Is there any other argument or not? I mean, one is enough, but you're not going to get a lot of marks. If there is more to argue, you should argue more. We start with one. Is there anything else? Before you look at the answer key. Before you look at the answer key. Before you look at the answer key, is there anything else you think initial E is better?
The exchanges is 14 days.
Okay, exchanges is better, right?
But the only thing is the transport cost. That's
which
all.
is overseas which is overseas, right?
Yeah, but that's only if you return it. But this one is like you have to pay the transport fee anyway, right? Transport costs. Yeah.
All right. So again, that's an argument. Okay. The risk is like that, but hey, the same risk as Hot Wheelers, right? Same risk lah.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, shipping Hot Wheeler local should be cheaper lah. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the answer key. Let's look at the initial E first lah.
Yeah.
Look at the argument. Next page. Come on, quickly. Next page. Look at the right column first, the initial E. Look at the argument. Look at how they develop. Let's see whether it is nicer.
Oh wait, oh yeah, it's more expensive. Oh, that's a bad thing, right?
You didn't count for that, It's really very bad,
I thought it's the opposite. I thought like
you a bit nonsense,
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yesterday we were talking about if the delivery cost you're delivering far, it will be inside the price. We talk about it what? We talk about it. So let's see how he argued for the more expensive cost. Let's see how he argued.
The delivery fee. Initial E cents sample.
By the way, if you never mentioned that initially is more expensive, your argument is not very good already.
Yeah.
It's not very good already. That means you didn't calculate the price, which is come on, like you're in a business, you know. Okay, have you read everything? Both sides.
Not yet.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Uh, how come the common mistake says that initial E is $6? But
Yeah,
it's not
that's
$6.
it's a very bad argument lah.
Is it
Because
just that simple?
no, it's very bad because the explanation says that you don't compare. What nonsense.
But it's not $6.
I mean, it's an example. It's an example.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an example. It's an example. Well, the
Oh,
$6 is a bad number lah, but yeah, it's an example.
yeah. How come? What's the special story to think about? But this one doesn't mention any storage.
Correct. But think about it this way. Yesterday you learned inventory, man. Yesterday.
Yeah,
When you learn inventory, you learn that you have to think about the rental and the salesperson also, even though it's outside the purchase cost. Remember?
yeah,
Accounting tells you the business reality, man. So, hey, purchase cost, you have to consider delivery, insurance, whatever. But there's always salesperson and there's always warehouse rent, something like that. So the argument is fine as long as you can justify. To argue from, hey, I don't need special warehouse means I have reduced costs. Good thing lah. But you have to argue properly. Because warehouse rental also costs money. So as long as you argue properly, it's fine. If you don't feel confident in arguing that, that's totally fine. Any 3 points is okay one.
yeah.
So again, 3 points lah. So 7 marks lah. 1, 2, 2, 2. Personally, I will argue for Hot Wheelers. You want to choose initial E. Does it matter or not?
No.
What matters then?
How well you write the thing.
Yep, how well you argue the point.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of question, and next time we do POA again, I'll show you on paper. These two type of question definitely exist.
Okay.
Now, until we meet again in POA, would you please kindly read, 10, 11, 12 lah, I guess lah. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Any other question?
No.
Okay. I hope today has been useful. Tomorrow, remember what I said? Just put your phone holder down, see whether it bothers you or not.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, Kirby.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.